Fellas over here. Oh my god, my microphone is way over yonder. Here it is. Much better. I can talk right into it now. Ellerin, hello. Sithis, hello. Untendo, hello. GNS, hello. Quentin, Middle-Atus, and Rykard the first. Actually, Rykard the third, but I like making this joke whenever they get the first redeem. Welcome in. We're playing some Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Minimalist Maddening. Very little monastery. Og houses, that's right. What's up, mac and cheese? Very little monastery. In fact, we actually have none before the chapter on this stream. We literally just go straight. Well, we do some like rest. Okay, we do a little bit of stuff, and then we go into the map. But we literally don't even visit. We don't even explore. Lamau can't spell. Raisin. Oh, I didn't even realize you misspelled my name even. What's up, mommy farts? Gotta have all of you in here. I am Raisins, and I'm bringing you this playthrough today. Welcome in all the people and food and Fabbles RS. Bouchon died and Raisins lost the vote to continue the PMU. No. The PMU will continue sometime later this week. It's just, you know, I can either stream the PMU or I can stream Minimalist Maddening, and today I want to stream Minimalist Maddening. Anyway, guys, let's get right into it. Shall we? I think so. Okay. One. Raisins, I like it. Yeah, no, that's still one of my favorite emotes. It's an old one, but it's a good one. Anyway, guys, let's get in. Shall we? Oh, you know what would help if I could see my own thing? I was literally like, I saw on my stream preview my capture card. I'm like, clearly I've got it. I'll just play the game from here, right? But no. Actually, I gotta go back. There's content is Pog massive. I know, right? Yeah, this one is really good. Can't wait to watch the Felix carry. Oh yeah, no. By the way, welcome into all the VOD viewers. I was literally just about to welcome in the VOD viewers before Fabbles said something that really distracted me. But welcome into all you guys. Yo, Raisins, hey, pal, what's up, Whiplash? Yeah, no, Felix carry is gonna be legit. It's gonna be for real.
Part 1.
I've been in my Vestarian vacation, but I can take a brief break in Fodlan. Raisins has the gold title screen. Yeah. I didn't even realize until like way after I'd beaten Maddening that it actually changed the screen. Someone had to tell me. It's like, oh, you got they called it like the P screen, I think it was. Oh, you got the P screen. And I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? Like, yeah, if you beat Maddening, you get like the golden title screen. I didn't even realize. There are new places to explore in the mod. I saved my completed engaged playthrough today. Oh no, that challenge I posted on your channel. No, Whiplash, what are you doing? Let me see. Let me remind myself of this challenge run real quick.
I have a new mission for your students.
What is this, Whiplash? What's going on here? More Rosado. Honestly, can we get more Rosado posting in chat, please? Get rid of all the flame emotes, replace them with Rosado. I'm kidding. It's never gonna happen. Hydrate. For sure. I'm out of water there. Be right back. Oh. There it is. Imagine not starting stream with some water. Good stuff. Guess I can't prove I basically sold the game with Citrium. We all know you did, though. Don't worry about it. You're guilty, and we all know it.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Ceros.
Anyways, Lonato. Oh, dang it.
Lord Lenato.
A vanguard Lord Lonato.
Even
We could have asked who's the Holy Church of
Nice to meet
Ceros. What's
you.
up, Catherine?
She is this mission.
Do we recruit Catherine this run? I think, like, right at the end we do. Like, right at the end. We don't do it super early. We do, like, chapter 11 when we recruit Catherine. Her and all the rest of the faculty. Whose birthday is it? It's Sylvain's birthday? I really do not care, to be honest. If it was, like, Linhart, one of those guys, maybe we'd have reason to do it. You have allies who can take beginner exams. Take a look at certifications to review which they can take. Now, this is actually pretty big. I get 5 beginner seals, right? And I can grab 5 of my guys and start them into beginner classes. Here's the issue, though. Okay, at the moment, Dimitri actually can only cert soldier. Remember, I need 100% cert to be able to do it. I learned Redeemed Hydrate for sure. I'm not going to leave this time, though. It's always right here. Very easy. And I don't like Soldier. Soldier sucks, to be frank. It's like probably the worst intermediate class. Seriously, guys? I mean, you can't really see it because my webcam's covering it, but it only increases your dex by 1. That's the only thing it does. Raisin's a thirsty boy. You guys are forcing me to hydrate. I can't help it. But yeah, no. Soldier sucks. It's freaking terrible. But Raisins, reposition. First off, I'm not mastering reposition. Secondly, if I did master reposition, I wouldn't be having Dimitri use it. I would be having someone else use it on Dimitri. There's a pretty hefty cooldown on that. He's not thirsty enough, exactly. But, I mean, the main story here is I wouldn't even want to start anything except, yeah, the Dex defense is Cellar. Yeah, oh, sorry, that Dex is definitely a Cellar. Yeah, no, get out of here. Soldier gives defense +2, which in comparison to speed, strength, and magic +2 is kind of irrelevant. It's an okay stat, frankly, defense +2. It's not terrible. I think there are even cases where it's the most attractive out of the 4. Noble OP anyway. Yeah, Noble's just better. Yeah, I think there's plenty of cases where it's the most attractive, but here's the thing, man. Myrmidon is just way better. Come on, we got 15 strength. Wouldn't we also like 10 speed with our 15 strength? Wouldn't we like that as well? I certainly believe so. Okay, our man Dedu unfortunately doesn't even have level 5. That's fine though. I don't really think it's super tragic if you miss out on beginner class, to be fair. Because like, I mean, what's the really good thing that a beginner class gives me, right? 1 speed or 1 strength. Now that's good, to be sure. That's good. But it's not like tragic that we're missing it. However, with Happy is one where she can get Monk. Oh boy. Monk in order to escape the Have spellcasting. Oh man, yeah, Magic users really care about it. Monk is like a massive step up. It's so huge. Monk is huge. +5. Yeah, like one of your growths gets. Is it +5? Really? I thought it was +10. If it's +5, it's like even worse. I mean, you get res +1, which is kind of cute. Happy? That's what I'm saying. I think we got to do Monk Happy. Always, right? I mean, come on. Imagine not doing that. It's got to be Monk Happy. Got to be, right? Not Soldier Happy. Get out of here. Soldier sucks. But yeah, no, like magic users getting to Monk is like really massive. Everyone else is like, it's cool to get +1 strength or whatever. Anyway, this is a 100% cert, so I can take it. Remember, I can only take 100% certs as per the rules. This does mean that Dimitri needs to very briefly train some swords. Soldier for that reposition, though? Yeah, it sounds really good. I don't remember which class has which. Soldier has reposition. Maybe one day, actually, I'll consider that. Getting, like, reposition on somebody, that is. Maybe one day. And maybe actually Happy will be one of those people. But here's the thing, right? that's something that's so far into the future. I'm happy just waiting until the future to do that. You know? Balthus can be either Myrmidon for the +1 speed. It even brings up his dex to a minimum, apparently. I didn't realize we were not meeting a minimum here for these classes. Reposition, great flunky skill, 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's pretty good. I love to grab reposition from soldier, but it's such a pain to go to your way for. I think there are ways I'll be able to do it. Like, sometime in the mid-game, I think I'll be able to find a reposition or two. Like, somewhere in the chapter 9 through 12 area, I think I'll manage to get reposition on somebody. Yeah, it is, like, by far, it's the best movement skill, without a doubt. Right? I end up using Monk's Drawback instead of Repo. Yeah, it's more so that, like, I just master Monk more often than I master Soldier. And, like, if I had both Drawback and Reposition, of course I'm using Reposition. But it's just that I very often don't have Reposition, because Soldier sucks in the short term. In the meantime here, what am I worried about? On Balthus, probably just Strength, right? I actually think I don't care about the speed at all, to tell you the truth. It does bring my dex up to a nice 6. That's okay. And my luck up to a cool 4. Can't believe he's actually getting, like, minimum stats off of a beginner cert. That's a very, like, Dedue thing to do. Except I'm pretty sure Dedue actually leveled res twice, so he's even gonna get the res from Monk. Anyways, in the fighter outfit, which is pretty negative drip. We've been over this every time, though. Isn't Monk Dedue? I remember Monk Dedue, first off, looked great. I mean, look at that outfit, man. And then I also know that, like, you actually get some pretty good minimums. Look at that. Minimum res moment. Yeah, huge. Oh, I need to have the bot log in. Thanks for reminding me, Whiplash. I totally forgot. If someone else put in a command, I really apologize because your command was just nom nom nom. Minimum res boost is actually pretty nice. It's like, so the thing is, it's okay, but all of the intermediate classes are going to do that too. I literally just hydrated Ellerin. What are you doing? Can't believe you guys. Yeah, the minimum res boost to 4 is like, it's cool, but here's the thing. He gets that from like anything he certs, right? We also get a minimum magic boost, actually. Why would I pick a unit when I could just pick the water bottle instead? Yeah, true. That's how things go, right? I should get a pretty big minimum magic boost too. Look at that, getting up to 8 base magic. That's kind of like, it's kind of cute, you know? I almost wonder if that's worth it to do on some other units, right? Although I've forgotten the intermediate I've forgotten like the intermediate class minimums, right? Okay, Felix. Felix is actually one of those guys where, to be honest, I can see myself starting either fighter, like, actually, sorry, let me put it this way. With Felix, I can see myself starting both fighter and Myrmidon. I think you mentioned precisely what the run is about during your raid to my end. I figured I'd check anyway. Bot good. Yeah, the bot's good. You can do Excla Minimalist again. Sorry, I should have said, hey, the bot's logged in now. And actually, I should have just typed in the command myself. But in any case, the point of Minimalist is that, what is it? So, I can't visit Monastery unless I have to visit Monastery. That's the one. That's really the big one. I also just can't do Ox battles. I can do Paralogs if I want. And I let myself do Paralogs because I enjoy doing Paralogs. So I'm gonna do the Paralogs. You know, go figure. I play these video games to have fun. I know, call me a casual. But I really like them. Anyway, for Felix, I actually think Fighter's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do Fighter. Actually, okay, here's the thing, right? I'm just gonna spend 1 on Fighter, and then I'm gonna spend 1 on, like, Myrmidon before going into the map. If I feel like I need that +1 speed boost, then I'll do Myrmidon instead. Should be minimum weapon durability too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not so sure about that one. Let me pull up fe3h.com because I'm actually curious to see the enemy stats coming up on this map and whether or not Mr. Felix here doubles a lot of them. Generate 4 report. Okay, so let me grab something like, okay, how much AS do they have, right? So we're talking like AS 11, 10, 11. What is this? This is like Myrmidons have 11 AS. Oh boy, 3 AS, 7 AS, 6 AS. These are fighters? Oh, there's randomly like an extremely slow fighter, right? I remember this. Yeah, the fighter, there's like a, like one of the fighter, like most of the fighters have 12 speed, 11 speed, and the one of them just has 8. The same thing with the archers. Like most of them have 13 speed or 12 speed, and then one of them just has 8 speed. It's like, what are you doing, bro? So yeah, there's some guys with like really low AS. What's his speed right now if you were to do Myrmidon? It would be 13 speed. Doesn't really seem like it's activating that much. Furthermore, wonder how many heroes will have at level 20. Look at that. In Myrmidon, I have 14 strength. I have 14 strength, 13 speed. But in Fighter, I have 15 strength, so an extra point of weight mitigation, and 12 speed. So actually, as long as I'm not using something that weighs like 2 or less, like a Training Sword Plus or Training Gauntlets, which actually I think I have a pair of Training Gauntlets to be fair, but as long as I'm not using the Training Gauntlets, I have the same AS in Fighter as I do in Myrmidon. At least until I level Strength once, and then you guys can tell me, Raisins, you're a silly person. You should have gone Myrmidon. But until that happens, I don't really care. Do I even? Yeah, I actually have a pair of Training Gaunts right there. Look at that. Jimmy with the sub. Holy smokes, man. Thanks so much for that. 14 months. That's a long time to support. Welcome in, Jimmy. How are you? How are you enjoying Three Houses? How are you enjoying life? Actually, tell me everything. Give me all the deets. Yeah, no, we got that Dimitri. Massive. Okay. Oh, we need to do the supports. Guys, by the way, I actually peeked ahead with this. I am very shocked at how many supports I managed to get last map. Take a guess how many support conversations I managed to get last map, keeping in mind I tried really hard. 12 in the Forest Socks. 8, 9. I haven't seen the correct answer yet. I'm going to show you guys right now. I managed to get 1. I got 1 support combo. Bruh.
Are you injured?
Yeah, literally, I got 1. I saw that, I was like, are you serious, dude? Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Oh, and this actually changes the menu music too, doesn't it? Okay, now remember here, there's actually a bug. You can't skip to Monday. Three Houses suddenly, yeah, suddenly it's like GBA mode all up in here. So here's what I gotta do, right? So we gotta auto-instruct here, yeah? Well, rather, we gotta rest and then we gotta auto-instruct. So we need to make sure everyone's goals are set up. Remember, Dimitri actually kind of needs Myrmidon right now. Let me give this a think, actually. Wouldn't I want Authority? Ah, yes. Oh, I was about to be like, so big brain, saying like, oh my goodness, man, dude, imagine for a moment, right? I can get C Authority by now and use Knights. So good, right? Of course that's so good. But no, actually, I'm going into Chapter 3 and I can't buy Battalions, so I can't use Knights until Chapter 4. 1 Pog. Yeah, I have no Knights. Like, I can't equip Knights because I can't use it, but I do want Myrmidon, right? So, what shall I learn? I still think Sword Authority is good for me right now. It's either Sword Authority or it's Sword Heavy Armor. Can you buy them from preps? No, you need the you need to complete the quest. The Battalion Guild has not been unlocked yet. I remember this from my other one, yeah. So I think I'm just gonna do Sword Authority. I guess I could do Sword Heavy Armor. You know what? Hold on a sec, though. Sword Axe? No, he has Axe Bane. Ugh. He has the 8 defense, too. I think I'm gonna not worry about Armor Knight minimums. I'm just sat here thinking, like, do I really push Dimitri's Dex further and further, or not Dex, Authority, further and further and further? Just trying to get better bats? I think so. Isn't he? He's on the group task with to do, right? So he'll get weight -3 in time, I think. I think he'll get weight -3 in time. Okay, as for to do, yeah, it'd be kind of nice if he got Vengeance, wouldn't it? In the meantime, yeah, Dex stacking, exactly. In the meantime, I think this Brawling rank is also pretty good. What about Felix? Now, unfortunately, Felix, I totally forgot. It was just a completely boneheaded play. I forgot to actually take advantage of his personal. And that was a mistake, right? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to try and be cavalier or, you know, super smart Fire Emblem player coming up with some reason why I put a Battalion on Felix. It was just the incorrect thing to do. So for the moment, I think I'm just going to do Sword Bow, or do I want to do something like Brawl? I could do like Brawl Bow, actually. This doesn't seem too bad, right? Here's the thing. I know for a fact that I'm good. Well, hold on a sec. 9 decks. I might not be at Armor Knight. Oh, come on. Thief minimums? Get out of here. I'm not doing that. Crit stacking is more likely to meet you. That's what I'm saying, right? I mean, are there any enemies in particular you really need to stack hit versus in 3 houses? So there are enough ways, like if there's an enemy who's really, really, really dodgy, for one, you can always just hit them with a gambit. There's like very few situations where they have both high avoid and high gambit avoid. Like there's very few situations. It's like Silver Snow final boss, maybe, I think, but I can't actually remember how much avoid that unit has. So I might be completely wrong, but you know, for people like, how are you gonna hit Petra? Like just gambit them, right? Gambit accuracy ignores terrain. Right, and here's the thing: no matter how bad the charm differential is, there are ways to stack it to like guaranteed 100 hit. Right, accuracy ring, linked attacks, hit plus 20. I can't believe I'm admitting hit plus 20 is good, but for that purpose, it is. What I'm gonna do is just play Pikmin on Switch and F that game. How are you? What? I heard it was a pretty good game. I've actually never played a Pikmin game before. So in any case, I haven't really answered your question, Elrin, but like as far as hit stacking goes, first off, if you don't have very high hit, there's always a way, right? There's always a way to get more. You can bring in people with linked attacks, you can use a combat art, you can just equip a different battalion if you notice it from preps. There's always a way, right? Meanwhile, what the heck are you doing, man? This guy sucks. He's awful. I mean, to be fair, I haven't even deployed him ever, so like, what's even the point? Same with Sylvain, man. These two units are just awful. And I can't believe that Ash is gonna eat my motivation. I was about to say, like, unironically, I should just kill him off, but I remember now I need him for the paralog. Don't bully Trash? No, he's bad. I'm gonna bully him all I want. Okay, what's going on here in the meantime? So, we could maybe try to get, like, Rally Speed out here. What's Rally Speed? Is it C+, or is it D+? He's boots, he contributes. That's what I'm saying. If you don't really need Ashes to the Pure Faith, you know, that's actually a good point here. I think I'm at the point where I no longer need this, right? Where I no longer need even anything like resembling this unit. Pretty sure. So I Pikmin like Fire Emblem reset if someone dies. Oh, don't you have like... Isn't that really hard? Like, isn't that like an RTS game? Don't you just lose units everywhere all the time? I feel like you can afford to lose a few. I think she's C+ for speed. Ooh, ouch. That's like really far away then, yeah? Okay, here's the thing though. If I'm not doing this, what am I doing? I'm playing for Stereo Saga 2, it's very fun. If plot makes me think of Among Us joke, hey! It's always fine. It's as if it's reset the file or reset the game. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's like... See, I don't really know. What's going on here? Pikmin Deathless Iron Man? Yeah, this sounds a bit tricky. Even like even like other RTS games are being played on the easiest difficulty. Doing Deathless runs is like a nightmare. I think someone did that with like StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. They played on like the easiest difficulty ever, and they're like, I want 0 casualties, and it was awful. Well, not awful. It was just very tricky. That's in Halo Wars 1, which is our good luck. Yeah, no. I played some Halo Wars 2. That was fun, I gotta say. Halo Wars 1, I think I played Halo Wars 1 on PC, and that was like... That was like the worst PC port I have ever played, easily, was Halo Wars 1. Like, you're literally Microsoft. You're literally... What is that studio? I'm trying to remember what the name of the studio was. But in any case, it's the same studio that published Age of Empires. How do you release an RTS on PC? And it's... No, it wasn't 343. It was way different. It was the... I'm really trying to remember the name, but it had the, like... I could show you the intro video, but then it, like, has their, like, company at the end. But it was literally... It was the people who made Age of Empires 2. Halo Wars is third party. I don't know, but in any case, the splash screen was the people who made Age of Empires 2. And somehow they released Halo Wars 1, and, like, it sucked on PC. Like, you would click a unit, and it would, like... Here's how it messed up, right? You would click a unit to select it, and it would, like, select that squad and the nearby ones. I'm like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? I remember, like, you could only scroll with the arrow keys. There was, like, no mini-map. It was awful. I'm like, guys, it's really not that hard, right? It's really not that difficult to just, like, look at what every other PC RTS has done in history and just mostly copy that, okay? You don't have to deviate from the formula because the formula works, okay? Like, I'm not asking you to have exactly the same control scheme as like, you know, StarCraft Brood War. I'm not gonna get on your case because when I control group something to 5, I can't control group something to 6 without stealing it off of 5, right? Like, I'm not gonna get on your case for that because that's like a super minor difference. I am gonna get on your case for the fact that like, when I try to select a unit, I don't select the unit that I click on. Like, what? I never played the PC port of Halo 1, but the console version was very fun and highly imbalanced. I do think that like Halo Wars 1 was one of the better like console RTSs. Yeah, just put probe on P. Yeah, like I don't really mind if there's like you know, there's always some quirky details between RTS controls, right? Like there's always some weird details, you know, but I can get over those so long as like the very, 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 very basics are in the way. Hey, I've been out a lot of time for FE, so what's been on draft races? Anything to mention? I'm in the mood for a 3 houses draft race. I haven't really planned one. But yeah, no, like I do think Halo Wars 1 was pretty good for console RTS. The best console RTS I've ever played was Supreme Commander 2. Supreme Commander 2 was, I think, the only real-time strategy game. Well, okay, I'd never played Halo Wars 1 or Halo Wars 2 on console a lot, but Supreme Commander 2 was like really good for both platforms. You remember Raisins? Yes, I do, Maiden. What's up? Of course I remember you, Redhead Maiden. But no, Supreme Commander 2 was like, that was a really good console RTS. I played it first on console and it was amazing. But yeah, then I played Halo Wars 2 on PC and it was like, finally, it like actually controls like an RTS does. Like, this is like, imagine, like, okay, to kind of like illustrate to people who don't play real-time strategy games how bad Halo Wars 1 was, right? Like, here's basically how bad it was. Imagine they released a Switch action game, right? I'm gonna unplug the controller. Imagine they released an action game for Switch, right? Like a Zelda game. And I know this is gonna do this. I need to show you the controller. And like, you know, it was an action game like Zelda or like Dark Souls or whatever, you know, third-person action game. And imagine they made you move with these buttons. With like A, X, B, Y. That was how you moved. And then like other stuff was over here on this stick and other stuff was over here on this stick. Like, that's seriously what it felt like. It's like, this is so backwards. And there's just obviously a super agreed upon way to do this. Why are you choosing this control scheme of all things? That's what it felt like in Halo Wars 1. I was a StarCraft 2 kid. I can't imagine playing any RTS on console. Being impossible. I know, it's like, I can't believe it, man. It's such trash. Oh, Ingrid. I think I've stopped caring about Ingrid. Her level ups have been awful. I'm kidding. I'm gonna at least keep trying, right? I'll keep trying. Yeah, no, I played a lot of StarCraft 2, but like, I mean, I played a lot of different RTS games, so I ended up learning not all of them, but many of them. I'm gonna do solo Faith on Happy a bit. I need 100 Faith EXP in order to get heal. I want heal on this unit. But don't I have like 4 instruct? I got 3. Let me do 1, and I'm gonna see. No, I mean, the auto tutor should hit her, right? I mean, let's look at this. So we have 1, 2. Oh, the auto tutor is definitely gonna hit her easy. But if see, I'm stuck because the auto tutor does hit her. It was gonna hit Reason, so let's make it hit Faith instead. Best console RTS I've played was Army Men RTS on PS2. Oh wow, I've never played RTSs on PC. Our RTS on PC is like, it's like, so literally my gold standard for RTS on console is like, is it not a massive pain in the butt to play? RTS on PC is like, it's so much better. Like, it's like, imagine trying to play a fighting game like with your mouse and keyboard. That's how different it is. It's like you know, there are some games that are just obviously better suited to controller. There are some games that are just obviously better suited to mouse and keyboard. RTS is one of those where it's just so much better on mouse and keyboard, and it's not even close. It's like trying to play playing an RTS on controller is like playing an MMO on controller, right? Like, yeah, you can make an MMO that works, but it's never going to be as good as an MMO that like uses the full mouse and keyboard. A mouse would be slightly better than a control stick D-pad for scrolling. Yeah, no. It's like, you can't do that. Playing Monster Hunter Charge Blade with mouse and keyboard. I can't play fighting games on controller. I mean, yeah, like, again, there are just some genres that are just obviously better suited to certain control schemes, right? And RTS on PC is one of those. Like, it's completely different. 3 Hours is nice. Yeah, what's up, Redux? Playing, like, yeah, I like playing Souls with mouse and keyboard. It's like, don't do that. Just get a controller. Like, just get a controller. And then likewise, or like imagine trying to play World of Warcraft with a controller. You can't do that. You know, yeah, can you eat soup with a fork? That's a good one. It's like, you can, but can you? Can you? Anyway, I think I rest. I think I've actually set up everything. Final Fantasy 14's actually got a pretty good control scheme. I still prefer mouse keyboard. 14 with controller support. I played Sekiro with mouse keyboard. See, like, everyone's coming out of the woodwork and telling me I couldn't do this, can't do that. Final Fantasy 14. Honestly, like, I remember the MMOs that I most got into were Dungeons and Dragons Online and EVE Online. DDO, like, if you look at a keyboard, okay, you see like 6, like you see this column, right? 6YHN. Every single key every single key on that column or left of that was bound, and there was bound with Shift, and there was bound with Control, and there was bound with Alt, and there was bound with Control Shift. So however many that is, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 6, duh, so 24, and then times like, yeah, I had something like 125 binds, so there's no way I could play that with controller, right? Get out of here. What am I doing? Yeah, Full Faith Ash, we've already given up on this unit, totally. Iron Man in the 2 Halo Wars, hey, I mean, it exists. What about Sylvain? We should maybe think very briefly about Sylvain Paralog. If there's literally anything we can do on him, maybe we can do the whole, like, solo Faith thing with him as well. Like, give up on Swift Strikes, fellas. It's not happening. And draw third-person action games like controller over mouse and keyboard. Yeah, stuff where like stuff like Dark Souls, I can kind of see the draw to controller. By the way, someone redeemed Hydrate, fair enough. Well, I mean, so RTS is like, it's the same thing. When I play StarCraft 2, everything in that 6YHN column and to the left is bound. And bound with Shift, bound with Control, bound with Alt, so there's like hundreds of binds. There's no way I can play with controller. You're asking me to give up like control group binds, camera binds? No, I can't do it. This is totally fine, right? Yeah, for a moment here I was thinking like, oh, I need this, I need that, but actually Balthus on Sword Authority is totally fine. We can go ahead and rest. I'm fine with these goals. I know that this is like one of the few things that I can actually optimize, so let's get on it. What? Oh, okay, that makes sense, yeah. All of these units were level 5, and all of these units had full motivation. Did these units actually have full motivation? Did Happy just not get hit by the auto-tutor for some reason? I really can't remember. Did those units have full motivation? Oh, and now seriously, you're asking the question too, so I don't get a plus 50. I can't believe it, I can't believe it. Anyway, cover yours, exactly. Lectures are optional. No, I need this speedrun. I have no idea what Happy wants, ever. Just in general. Okay, what are we doing? Happy. Okay, best answer is bottom. Wait, seriously, she likes that? She seriously, like, best answer is bottom? No way. That's what the speedrun sheet says. Worst answer is top. Yeah.
You really know your stuff.
Crazy. She's just weird like that, I guess. Man, I really wish that I had realized the holiday was last time, because then I would get like 600 Professor EXP from this. It's silly. Look what I could have got. Focus on faith and authority? No, sorry. She wanted to change goals to something more suited to Valkyrie. But it's like, what are you doing? No, I'm not doing that. We can buy Anna flowers. It's Lauren's birthday. I'm actually going to buy Lauren's flowers. I know I say birthday flowers are like never worth it, but in this case I actually think it is worth it. Right? Because what's limiting my Lauren support is not gold, it's time. If I had access to that, Chapter 5 quest shop where I can just buy gifts, that's the main reason. Like, the main reason I say flowers aren't worth it is because just wait for the gift shop in Chapter 5. You know, that thing where it's like, hey, you talk to the merchants and you say, go do this quest and drive out the mercenaries or whatever, and then you drive out the mercenaries, then you can buy, like, bait. You can buy, like, bait and tea and seeds and like, flowers and whatnot. Anyway, just wait for that. Yeah, the merchant quest. I say just wait for that. Because then you can buy gifts for like 100 gold, 200 gold, 500, and even a crappy 100 gold gift that the person doesn't even like is worth more than the birthday flowers for 200. So, like, just do that, basically, was the idea. Anyway, how many support points do flowers give? Don't tell me it's 5. Ugh, if it's 5, I'm actually going to be quite cross. Does anybody know how many support points the flowers give? There's about 10. Yeah, there's like tons of gifts, right? You'll have plenty. That's the point, right? Support point gains from monastery activities. What about birthday? Oh, I typed in birthday. No wonder nothing came up. Giving birthday flowers gives 5 support points. Wow. Yeah, it's only 5. Now, to be fair, again, with the fact that my restriction is more so time, I have 70 support points with... No, not with Linhardt, with Lawrence. I have 70... Like, that brought me up from 65 support points to 70 support points. Not enough for S support happy moment. I know, right? But the thing is, going from 65 to 70 is pretty good, right? Because, and here's why, because things like choir give exactly 30. Things like dining with double liked dish gives exactly 30. So going from 65, and remember, when you get to 100, you can't go over until you activate the support. Or do you need 101? Ooh, did this just not matter? Oh, come on, I'm gonna do like a quest or give him Ferdinand's tea leaves or something. I'll find something.
By the way,
Please do not eat
the
the
work
weeds.
is done. True enough.
Okay, we finally have these swords
It's all
from
coming
Myrmidon.
together. It's in my grasp. It's all becoming.
It's
We really needed to do that very briefly. Oh, we get Rally Res, right? I was wondering, it's like, don't we get something like straight away with the net? Is Rally Res, but I mean, Rally sucks though, right? Let's just get this shirt out the way. I do want Dimitri and Myrmidon. It's way better than Dimitri and Soldier. Holy crap. It's so much better. +1 dex. Why do I care about +1 dex? You know what's better for your hit rate? Attacking twice. Like, it's kind of... Why do I want +1 dex? Okay, Balthus and Happy, they're totally fine. Again, we don't really have the ability to assert anybody else in the beginner, so let's just chill on it for a moment. However, because you have D swords, I don't ever want to give you C, right? Do I want, like, Thief cert on you? Base? I know, I gotta bounce around, friends, but we'll see you soon. Be seeing you around Whiplash. It was good to have you in, man. Do I actually want something like C swords for Thief? I mean, Thief cert could be kind of cool, but is it really? I mean, maybe that's just not necessary with him. I'm getting 3 decks from that. Now, that is 3 decks that I just keep forever, but, you know. Maybe that's not really what I need. But what do I need? Okay, let's make one thing perfectly clear. I need authority. That's one of the things. That's why swords in FE7 are so good. Yeah, exactly. What? Who said that? I guess. Let's make one thing clear. I need authority. Okay, what else? Heavy armor? Question mark? I mean, maybe. What about Night Kneeler, actually? Wouldn't Night Kneeler be pretty good? Can I even get it by the chapter date? I mean, I can get it, like, midway through the chapter, maybe. My Lowen did. He's -5 strength. I know, right? Crazy. Crazy. I don't think I get this by the chapter date. Yeah, because I only have 2 more instruction dates, so I'm only getting 48 more EXP. So we'll just leave it like this. I mean, what's going to happen? What's going to be the next instruct? Happy for sure, right? Unfortunately, we're kind of in this, like, drought. I would love for, you know, a lot of people to be at half motivation, but unfortunately, we got a lot of these jokers at full motivation. Ugh, SMH my head. I can't believe it, too. With all the resting, like, there's going to be a lot of random people just getting ranks for no reason because they have full motivation. I'm pretty sure it goes motivation first, right? Doesn't it go for full, like the auto tutor? I'm pretty certain it goes for full motivation first. In any case, do I need to change any other goals? I don't really think so. I'm actually quite fine with just sticking to this for the moment. You know, just stay Lance brawling. I think this is by far his best, like, little set of goals that he can pursue. Likewise here with bow and fist. What's he gonna do? Cert Thief for +2 dex maybe one day? But I can get that with Brawler as well, I'm pretty sure. I actually don't remember what the Brawler minimums are. I think it's actually 10 and 10. That's quite a bit worse than 11, to be fair. But, I mean, Brawler, at the very least, it has better class bonuses and it has better move. I find doing this, yeah, we can't really get to Physic at C in a while. We're going to get Nosferatu. It's, like, kind of cool, but... No, I'm not so sure. Mercedes is a bit weird champ here, I gotta say. Because, like, she did get she got 2 really good levels, right? She got 2, like, amazing levels, if I recall. Like, look at these stats, actually. 10 speed, 11 magic. This is nothing to sneeze at. This is actually really good. I think she got, like, magic, speed, res on both of her levels. This is kind of crazy. But at the end of the day, she's going to be kind of in the dumpster as far as her ranks go for quite a while. Mercedes trying to be the carry. Another thing is she literally only has Reason and Faith boons. She has nothing else. She has a bow butting talent, but of course I can't unlock that. Look at her. Like, what's she gonna do? She literally, the only thing she has is Reason Faith boon. And that, do I really do this? Do I do something like Recover? It feels kind of wasteful to do Solo Authority, but here's the thing. I actually think I just misclicked Solo Authority, right? Nah, come on. Rally Speed has to be more impactful than Recover. Get out of here. Like, and I know that Rally Speed only comes some time from now as opposed to Heal arriving very shortly, but I mean, I'd honestly rather, look at this, man. I mean, okay, we actually kind of have to go like Solo Faith for a bit because I need the auto tutor to hit Faith. I'm like 80 experience away, aren't I? Yeah, oh my goodness. I don't even know if this is actually going to be enough. Wait, what? Is this not going to be enough? Did I make a mistake? I think I made a mistake. Because I thought she was going to get tutored. I thought she was going to get tutored in the first week, so I did a split goal. But it turns out, actually, she's not gonna. And that means she actually loses out on some motivation. Oh, crap. This is so bad. I sure hope I don't have to, like, redo all this. I mean, I know what I would have to redo, but I think I really need to get this, like, Solo Faith thing going. Do I not? I mean, gosh, how much am I going to be able to get? Is there anything on the calendar? Maybe I can, like, luck into... I can't even luck into, like, a holiday. Yeah, it's not possible. Everyone else is fine. Let's rest. Basically, now it's rally speed to, like, 1 off level. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, she only earned 16 EXP. She earned 16 with that. I wonder actually if it even matters.
Work is done. True enough.
We got a good again. Did we get a great last time, or did we get a good?
I'm getting the hang of it.
Like, I'm pretty sure we're not even gonna have Faith for this chapter, which kind of stinks because I made a whole stink about how, like, oh, it's actually just outright better. Yeah, look at that. I'm 4 off. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna go back to the start. And, like, here's the thing. I already know what I'm doing, so, like, it'll be really much easier to input it. But I do know, like, I need to solo Faith Happy. I can't go in here with only 1 Joker cast and heals, right? I need Happy with some extra, too. So we get to rewatch some animations, and that's basically it. I remember the decisions that I made, though. Based Raphael, too. Yeah, I mean, Raphael's pretty good. I'm trying to, like, remember what I did. How many combats would it take to get in battle? Impossible, because she can't even equip something. She, like, without Faith, she can't even equip something that gives her EXP. You need at least D. She had E+ with, like, 4 to go. Base Yuri with heal at base. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yuri's, like, actually really good for that. Okay, what was it? I wanted Felix and Fighter, right? Yeah. No, she didn't even have D for heal. She would be 4-way too. Okay, were they really full motivation, or do I just misunderstand the auto tutor? By the way. What? No? Why did it... Okay, so why did the auto tutor hit Dimitri and then Felix and then Balthus before it hit Happy? What? Why? I don't get it. You know what? I'm gonna try something really quickly. Just super fast, I'm gonna try something, yeah? Bear with me for a moment. Because Happy is too happy. Why does it hit those 3? Happy is at full motivation. Why is it hitting 3 people who are at half motivation? Or no. You know what? It's because when I rest, it raises the motivation by 50. Yeah, that's what it is. When I rest, it raises the motivation by 50 first, and then it goes. So that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's because I rested. I was really scratching my head for a moment. I'm like, why is it doing this? But yeah, it makes total sense. Maybe this time I'll get the, does the lecture question give you support, by the way? I actually totally forget if the lecture question gives you support. I'm sure it doesn't matter. Let's get the 1 support combo out the way, by the way, just real quick. Oh my gosh, can we select the freaking support combo? Holy smokes. Gosh, raisins. Okay, much better. Okay, and then what else? I said I wanted to very briefly do Sword Authority, right? Just because I wanted, you know, sword rank, I guess. Anyway, Tutor Swords, apparently the Professor Guidance thing gives you a lot more, or like the Expert Teach, you know what it is. I have more sword rank than Dimitri does, so I give him more sword rank when I teach him. And then I think this, I literally wanted like Bow Brawling, I think. I guess Authority Goal is actually not even that bad though, right? There's no way I want Axe Authority, is there? No way, huh? I mean, think about it. What if I get Armor Knight? Okay, but in order to get Armor Knight, I need Axe Armor, don't I? Let's work on Armor Knight Felix. He's shaping up to be quite a carry, so let's actually work on this goal. If we can get Armor Knight Felix, that's a pretty massive win, frankly. And then I already said I wanted Solo Faith Ash. What do I want on you? Again, you're kind of useless, Sylvain, to be frank. You're totally fine just doing Reason Faith. I mean, it just gets you a lot of stuff, yeah? Solo Auth on you. We're gonna keep on doing this whole Armor Knight rank thing. And likewise, Sword Authority. Is Sword Authority actually your best? I totally forgot. We had this whole... No, yeah, we want Sword Authority. Okay, and then on you, remember, I want Solo Faith, because you're actually not going to get hit by the auto-tutor. And I do hope, by the way, that whoever gets hit by the auto-tutor actually is able to gain the motivation. So I do hope it's one of Dimitri, Felix, or Balthus. Let's go ahead and finish off the 2 certs. So I don't have the Myrmidon cert for Dimitri yet, but I do have the Fighter cert for Balthus that I can retake real quick. And we get the minimum dex and luck, right? Yeah, look at that. +1 dex, +1 luck. We got a whole level from that, fellas. Okay, and Monk Happy is actually, like, extremely important. Gosh, Monk is so good. Monk is insane. Like, how important it is to get Monk straight away if you can. Okay, and then we rest, yeah. What's up, Katie Ports? Instruct automatically, just like that.
I have a question.
Yes, yes! Yes, Felix! Knowing magic will make you a stronger swordsman, always.
I see.
There we go. Good old Ingrid likes that one too. Gosh, every time I see that it was only 70 Professor EXP away, I'm like, come on, man. No, you've got to solo Reason Happy. I'm sorry, but you have got to solo Reason. It is Anna's birthday. We're not buying it. We're not buying whatever this is. Oh, this is Lawrence for his birthday. I did say I wanted that, right? Yes, I did. Okay, cool.
By the way,
Ingrid?
Professor, I am sorry.
There you go. So apparently you get an extra 2 smithing stones, an extra 500 gold if you get a perfect result.
That worked out well. I've deepened my understanding.
There we go. We get Fading Blow into Dude. It's pretty handy, that. Rally Res, Rally Strength, the Huge. Now, Sylvain got the Faith 1 because he attended a choir practice, so that's pretty nice. And again, we need to keep on this whole solo Faith thing. So I think the next auto tutor is going to hit Felix, Happy to do. Yeah, Felix, Happy to do. Let's make sure it's lined up for some good stuff here then, yeah? I wonder if we could learn some brawling, if this will be helpful to us. Another thing we can do actually is like... No, I don't want the instruct to hit authority, right? Honestly, having it hit axe heavy armor is totally fine in my opinion. I do kind of want the axe rank to crawl ahead of the heavy armor rank just by a smidge, right? Because you only really need D heavy armor for, what is it called? Armor Knight cert. And yeah, these 2 guys are just equally useless. Let's carry on here with this to do. Actually, should I be thinking about maybe a to do Thief cert? You know, he's one of the guys who I'm like, hey, Thief cert's really good on this guy. I'm actually going to start working towards it then. How about it? What do you guys say? What about Sword Axe? Now, I know he doesn't really have a boon in sword. What if I did solo sword just to make sure that the instruct hit the sword? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do solo sword just to make sure that the instruct this week hits the sword. Because I think I get the professor guidance. Thief's Sword Dedue gets him how much speed? It gets him up to 11, so in this case it would be 3. Now, my Dedue has leveled speed like once, I'm pretty sure. It's also a dex up to 11, so, you know, I feel like that's worth it. It's going to be a fair heap of dex and speed. And Thief is a pretty reasonable class as well. You know, let's not forget. We're like, yeah, exactly. It's a pretty fine class, frankly, and 11 speed is, like, good for a lot of the game. I'm kind of fine with the rest of this. Remember, Happy absolutely needs to be on solo Faith because we need to tutor the Faith at least a little bit. Okay, let's carry on here. Oh, I can totally get the Myrmidon Sword though, right? How many beginner seals do I have left? I now have 1 beginner seal left. That's totally fine. It's probably going to be used on Mercedes. And then sometime later, I may use a beginner seal on like another guy, but I think Mercedes is going to be the last recipient of a beginner seal, except perhaps Ingrid. Perhaps Ingrid will receive a beginner seal one day. Again, it's kind of like hard to do because, you know, I'm allowed to optimize, or I'm allowed to change my goals anytime, right, with the minimalist. And I understand, like, I don't want to say it feels against the spirit of the challenge to really spend a lot of time optimizing the goals and the instructs. Right, because let's be real, we've been here an hour and we haven't actually made it past 2 weeks of instruction, right? Byleth gets nothing.
Well, that worked out.
But I do think, like, you know, I'm allowed control over some of these things, so I am going to optimize them. Even if I'm not allowed to do a lot of it, I can still do enough of it that I might as well optimize what I have. That's right. Okay, we get Axe Prowess, that's pretty good. E+, Nosferatu on you, Faith level 1. Okay, but remember, and then the goals happen, she gets 30. And then what? Yeah, okay. And her not having a boon is actually like kind of a slowdown. Focus on brawling and faith. No, I want to keep you on Sword Authority. This whole War Monk thing is like, nah, dude. It's not a good class. I'm just telling you right now.
I am sorry.
Another perfect though. This is the real reason I reset. Was because the weeding wasn't good enough. I could have got an extra 1,000 gold and 4 smithing stones. See, I knew it.
I've deepened my.
Oh, I forgot to change Dimitri's goals. Whoops. This shouldn't be too bad, right? I mean, it's Edelgard's birthday. Let's not buy any flowers. Doesn't seem like the right thing to do. Okay, I totally forgot to change his goals whatsoever. What do I even want? At least I was doing Authority, right? Do I do Lance Authority? Do I do Sword Authority for Lord Cert, actually? Think about it. When I reach level 10, maybe I'd want Lord. Yeah, that actually sounds really good. The Lord Cert? That's tons of extra authority rank, is it not? Although, okay, think about it. Is Lord Cert a ton of extra authority rank? Or, hear me out, is just doing solo authority a ton of extra authority rank? Lord Class Mastery is just res +2. Yeah, I'm not going to master it. Or if I do master it, like, whatever, right? Like, who cares? If I do master it, actually what that means, if I master Lord, then what that means is I've earned 200 authority EXP from the bonus alone. That's what it means if I master Lord. 200 authority EXP. That's like insane, man. That's quite good, I gotta say. Is it not? I mean, we could actually look at it right now. Let's take a look at Lord. Oh, we don't actually see the boosts. You know? Go up to 10 dex, 10 speed. It's like, okay. Thief's a little better, though. Look at that. Look at Thief Dimitri, man. Look at this swole fella. Yeah, like, when I'm thinking about a lot of these intermediate classes, I literally just don't even care about the mastery. It's like, whatever. You know, if I master a class, then so be it. But I'm not really planning on it yet. It's more so the short term. Although I guess, like, the what's it called is more long term than anything, right? Okay, let's just do another rest. I'm pretty sure... You also get Subdue. Yeah, it sucks. Subdue sucks. I don't really care for it. Most of the time when I'm evaluating a class, I'm thinking about, like, what does the class give you right now? What does it give you in the short term? Because I feel like this is a lot more important. You can't subdue the Dedue. That's right. It's gonna deal 0 damage. Is that look super fly? Don't it, Flash and Fire? I'm telling you, man. You fellas gotta check this one out. It looks noble, man. Look at that. It's got the cape and everything. Look at that, man. The cape is even asymmetric. Is it asymmetric or is it asymmetrical? I don't know what it is, but it looks really cool. Look at him go, man. That looks so cool. Quite a good class, that. It's even got the little ascot. But yeah, no, it gives you a lot of authority EXP. But what I'm saying is, like, is it not maybe? Like, instead of doing this, instead of doing like, aha, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do sword authority. Can't I maybe just get, because think about it, right? Think about it. Right now, he's getting 24 authority EXP per week. If I do this, he gets 36 authority EXP per week. That's 12 authority EXP per week, or 6 combats in the Lord class. Every week worth of authority. Nah, the Lord class is better. It also looks cool, and it has charm. It'd be asymmetrical. That's fine. Just the other day, apparently, I made a linguistic claim where I said, the word irregardless doesn't exist, but apparently it does exist. Because, as it turns out, it is the speakers of the language who determine what words exist and don't exist, and not the rules of logic. So. I mean, I'm not the only one who sat here thinking, like, yeah, it makes sense that irregardless is just not a word. But, anyway. It's the same thing about remarkable, right? We had a whole discussion about the word remarkable. Now, this one, you have to remain solo faith. It feels like kind of a waste, you know? I did, like, solo reason and now solo faith. Maybe I should have just done reason faith, but honestly, no. I wanted to unlock Banshee for Chapter 2, so I think this was... Even though the total amount of EXP I earned was, like, what, 3/4 of what it could have been? Like, the total amount of EXP earned was only 3/4 of what it could have been. But at the end of the day... I went into Chapter 2 with Banshee, and I go into Chapter 3 with Heal, so what's the difference? That's actually better. What else am I doing with my life? All this looks fine. Right, let's just prepare for the Thief cert. I don't really see any reason to get, like, Helm Splitter, for example. That doesn't seem like an amazing art at the moment. And let's just get into the map, I think. That sounds like a wise thing to do. I'm just, like, double and triple checking. Yeah. Come on, look at this. Yeah, look at this Felix. We can level that up. Easy Armor Knight ranks. Yeah, easy. And then carry Felix out here with 12 defense. Massive. Okay, let's rest. Poor Ingrid is just, like, not learning anything useful. Instruct automatically.
I'm getting the hang of this.
I exclusively decide union class based off what I think that fits the character. Or in the case of my buy, I support Bernadetta, faith build for Kaga flavor. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mac and cheese out here theory crafting.
True enough.
Oh, we only got the good. That weight -3 on top of his weight mitigate. Yeah, exactly. Weight -3 is just a good skill, you know?
Each new experience is
very often it ends up being speed +3. Hey, we learned heal finally.
This isn't so hard.
What's the plan for Ingrid? Adjutant duty? I'll worry about that when I get to level 10, but really the reason I did it is for the base defense. Right now, the plan for Ingrid is, if we look at her, right? Hold on, let me show you guys what she's got. Whoa! Where the heck is my webcam source? I know I can hide this thing, can I not? Yes, there it is. Right now, my plan for Ingrid is, she has Wrath Strike, she has Tempest Lance, and she has Smash, so that's good enough. That's my plan. Like, the thing is, between now and intermediate, she's gonna earn like 7 level ups. And I understand that this whole axe heavy armor thing is kind of banking on her never ever like learning anything. Oh no, where did the raisin go? I hid myself. I'm really camera shy actually. I just want to be open with you guys now. I want to be out as a person who's camera shy. It's kind of ironic, right? But anyways, the point is, like, it's going to be 7 level ups between now and then, right? Who knows? They could be like 7 perfect level ups, and I need to transition into an Ingrid carry. And in that case, I think I'll carry on with the heavy armor in order to get like weight -3. Or maybe she's just really bad. Like, or maybe she's kind of mid, in which case, you know, the base 12 defense from Armor Knight is kind of fine. Or maybe she ends up being really bad, in which case guard adjutant duty is fine. Like, really, no matter what happens, whether she ends up great, whether she ends up mid, whether she ends up awful, I have a plan for her with this whole Axe Armor Knight thing, right? And at the moment when you came in and like, what's the plan, adjutant duty? I was thinking to myself, that's thinking a little bit far out, wouldn't you agree? But you know what? What you say is actually a really good point. And the adjutant duty is like, literally, if all else fails, if she ends up really terrible, which so far she kind of is, if she ends up really terrible, she can at the very least be adjutant duty. I usually boring but fitting Pegasus Ingrid. Yeah, like again, I'm a bit hesitant to that. Like that's so far out. That's so far out. You know? And like maybe I'm a bit extreme because I'm like I only plan one chapter ahead, right? That's the extent of it. That's all I do. Only ever one chapter ahead. Maybe that's a bit extreme. And I shouldn't always advise that you do literally exactly that and only ever plan exactly one chapter ahead. But maybe like 2 chapters is a good compromise, right? Maybe like think 2 chapters ahead. Frankly, that's what I did with Happy. When I was training her, I was thinking 2 chapters ahead. Right, I said, hey, I might need some help here in chapter 3, but you know what? At the end of the day, here we are. What can we do? Do we really care about off prowess? Think I plan? Yeah, that's the thing, is like, I just do, well, like, here's the thing, like, I don't really fly by the seat of my pants because, by the sleeve of my pants? Is it by the seat of your pants, right? I don't really do that because here's the thing, right? At the end of the day, I do plan. It's just I plan short term. Right? Very short term, like this chapter. What's in this chapter? What the heck am I doing with my life, though? I had something to say. By the way, welcome in Flashing Fire. I never really, like, properly welcomed you in here. Because what you said was just so important that I felt like addressing your point rather than addressing your presence. I hope you can forgive me for that. Jimmy Effie, welcome in. Glad to have you. Just dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. Exactly. What would you do? You even have D axes? No, you don't. You're pretty close, though, actually, so maybe I give you that in a hand. No, I'm kidding. Just give you bows. I do want to try and get your axes best I can. Okay, if we rest, we get everybody a big heap of motivation. And then, guys, this is the really minor optimization, okay? We try and do MVP Balthus. For the plus 50 motivation, right? That's what we do. Okay, you're in Myrmidon, you're in Fighter. You're in Fighter, you're in Monk. Those are just the best classes for you guys anyways. Let's rest. I've seen a dog tear off a license plate. That's rough. I wouldn't want to be the object of that dog's ire, that's for sure. There's nothing I can do here. I can't assert anything that I care about. And if I can, I'll just come back and do it, right? I need to, like, tighten the screws on my chair. It's getting really creaky. I don't know if you guys can hear it every time I, like, you know, move around during a loading screen. I don't know if you can, like, hear all the squeaking. But man, it really bothers me sometimes. I can hear, but I don't mind. That's it. I gotta tighten the screws. I mean, like, not right now, of course, you know. Obviously not right now. Can I even see it show up? Hold on. No, not really. Whatever. Whatever. You guys say you can hear. I trust you. Bigsby Wolf wouldn't lie to me, right? Wouldn't you? No, I'm kidding. Oh, it's a real honor. What are you talking about? Thunderbrand. Didn't it cleave a mountain in two?
You mean you don't know? A long, long time. It's an honor to wield, but why would Lonato? You should know more. Well, I don't.
He probably didn't.
I don't know. I don't know anything about my dad. I never heard. Oh, the fishing minigame. See, I really, you know what? I'm gonna let that stay behind me. What's up, Raisin? What's up, Grabunkilla? Welcome in. I'm gonna let the whole fact that I missed the fishing minigame and just miscalculated. I'm gonna leave that behind me. It's a natural thing. Squeaky chairs happen all the time. Yeah, but it's like it still it bothers me, right? That's the thing. You know what? Screw your guys' feelings. It bothers me, and that's enough, right? Sorry, guys. That's just genuinely the way that I feel. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, right, the Fog of War. I totally forgot the Three Houses fog can sometimes be a little bit imperceptible. Let me disable the blue light filter so I can see this game a little bit more clearly. It's a good thing that the cursor will actually tell you for sure whether or not a square is out of sight. That's my word of the day. What, squeaky? I know what you're ranting about, but I'm sure you're right. Oh, did I silence the thing or what? Never mind. What's going on here? Oh, we got to figure out the deployment. Let's figure out, yeah, first things first, to figure out the deployment. All right, who are we leaving behind, Ash or Sylvain? We got to fight Ash's dad, right? So let's bring Ash along. I feel like that's a good thing to do. And look at that, we get an extra heal. I didn't catch the first catch of the stream, but why no Yuri or Constance? So no Yuri, because I'm actually planning to do a chapter 6 Yuri with a thief cert. I really want them thief bases. I want the enemy thief bases. I want the enemy thief growth. So I'm just gonna try something new. Frank, to be honest, actually, it's more about trying something new than trying something good. Let me up the blue screen. Oh, I have a blue light filter. So like I have a program that I run at night that basically like removes the blue light from my monitor. Like it just makes everything like very red and green and yellow, basically. And the idea is that, and I do find this to be like kind of true. I don't think it's like a placebo thing. The idea is that like, because blue light most resembles sunlight, when you see blue light, it like keeps you awake, and I don't want to be like looking at it. Just came for the torches, exactly. Yeah, Flux, that's the program. So, but yeah, no, the whole Constance and Yuri thing is like, okay, so Constance, I just want to recruit later anyway. First off, I just think that the whole Constance and Happy thing is generally better to recruit mages in chapters 3, 4, or 5. Because they start with the D Reason or D Faith. Whatever it is that they don't have, they start with D, which is really nice. And they start with Monk, which means that you never have to worry about them being a commoner. That I find really nice. And so that's what, like, ideally, actually, if I were thinking about both of their long-term prospects, I would recruit both Happy and Constance next map as level 4. Or sorry, in chapter 4. I would recruit them both in chapter 4. I got Happy for short term. Like, really, the question, Mommy Fart, should be like, why did I get Happy so early? Because the normal thing I do is to recruit Constance in chapter 4, right? Like I recruit Constance in chapter 4 for the base D Faith mostly. I just immediately get heal. I don't even have to worry about training it. Like you saw, I actually had to jump through a lot of hoops just to get heal on Happy, right? Then they came out, I was on my army split run. No. But yeah, the whole Yuri thing, I really do think Yuri is best in the early game. He is insane in the early game. That man is nuts. All it did was make me feel colorblind. I mean, like when I'm streaming, yeah, I want it turned off because it does, frankly, get in the way of your ability to see clearly what's happening in video games. No. I would never ban femboys. You know it's the truth. Like Flux does, frankly, get in the way of being able to see clearly when playing video games, but that's like, you know, whatever. I should probably be prioritizing my own health and healthy sleep schedule over, like, what, a couple extra kills in Quake? Come on, man. Evening, everyone. What's up, Taller Tornado? Yeah. Okay, let's look at the torches I can buy. Okay, for one, I need at least a few, yeah?
Is that the one?
Let's buy 3, just for the moment. That seems like... Wait, how many did I just buy? Okay, I got 3. That's good. Hi, Papaya Taller. That's right. Still waiting for the Quake stream. How can you be a Railgun Ranger without blue light? That's what I'm saying, right? Like, well, that's the thing. Is like if I'm playing like a Quake 1v1, absolutely I'm turning off the blue light filter, right? If I'm just doing like a free-for-all, you know, just whatever, I'll just turn it off. Or I'll keep the blue light filter on, right? I don't need that. Okay, I do know there's like an archer and something up here, right? That's like, they'll come out and get you, you know? So we should watch out for that. For that reason, I want to put my torchy boys up here, right? I can run down this way, boom, torch, just like that. I don't think going here and then torch, I think if you do this, then I think you get wrecked. Here for some high quality, incredibly technical Fire Emblem and chilling. Let me get you to a couple streams to do that, I'm kidding. Look at my FE8 save files. No one's ever done this. That Archer, when he gets you, I know, Archer, Myrmidon, and a fighter, I believe. Yeah, it's like, I think one of them, I'm pretty sure one of them's a soldier, actually. But the main thing is there's an Archer, right? Okay, and I don't want to be in range of the Archer. And I think in order to do that, you have to, like, run down this way, just a smidge. Okay, hey, let's think of the bats. Let me fix one thing real quick, guys. Let me fix one thing, okay? Okay, much better. Holy smokes. I cannot believe I let that slide for as long as I did. What about Balthus? Now, Balthus here could grab, like, the Ceres Mercs for, you know, look at that, man. how much... Dude, Seros Mercenaries are just such a good bet. I think the reason that I was hesitant to use Seros Mercenaries last time is because I didn't want them to... Or to use them on Balthus, rather. It's because I didn't want them to take damage. I think that was my thinking, was I wanted to put them on units who would not be taking counters, such as, you know, Felix and Ingrid and Dimitri, because they just kill the enemies or they attack from out of range. But in this case, all right, like, 30 endurance. That's what I got. That's enough for one map, right? That's enough for one, even if I'm getting him low, right? He loses 17 HP. What is that? Like 8 battalion endurance? Oh no, I go down to 22. Oh no, I go in the yellow. Oh no, I go in the red. Like whatever. Okay. I've never done FE8 army split run with 60% enemy growths. Yeah, I mean, like as far as no one has ever done this before, like obviously, probably most of the challenge runs, someone's done it like on their own, but we've never seen anyone online who have posted a run like that or really like discussed a run like that. So the fact that we get to do this run together on Mecha's stream and talk about it in his comment section is like really something special. But I think the Seros Mercenaries on Balthus, I mean, plus 10 hit on this guy? Oh, yes, of course I would love that. What about you? Don't you want the Church of Seros soldiers? I really ought to level this bat up just a smidge more, don't you think? The FA run looks like so much fun. I want to try myself now. Yeah, it's really good, actually. And the J Mercs. I want to give that to Dimitri. I think the Church of Seros soldiers for Jadu is pretty good. The Gerald's Mercenaries for Dimitri. I mean, the main thing about the J Mercs is like the plus of Void, right? I think that's pretty fine. And again, like I want him to have a battalion because Dimitri really ought to be earning authority rank every single time, no matter what, right? It's very fun to split the FE8 team. Yeah. I've never even like thought to do it, but here we are, and it's like, it's actually a lot of fun. We've recorded quite a few episodes now, and you guys are in for a real treat. I just need to stop saying kinda. We deployed Ash, right? Okay. That's the one thing. I went to listen to the video, and man, I kept on saying kinda. I was like, Raisins, can't you like take a stance on anything these days? Like, sheesh. You have a hand axe on you, but it doesn't really matter. Who has the hand axe? You need it. Here, take the hand axe. You need to be providing chain attacks here. What's the FE8 team? Oh, and in FE8, right now it's like kind of everybody, but again, we got to split the team across the 2 routes. Also makes FE8 feel as long as the other FEs, which is nice, yeah. I mean, like, a lot of the GBA Fire Emblems are, you know, like 20 chapters in a bit, right? We haven't really settled on, like, a real team yet. Because, I mean, frankly, a lot of that decision-making... Mecha and I are pretty similar in this way, like, where we really don't know who we want to use until we've seen a few level-ups from them. He and I are, like, really similar in that regard. I feel kind of bad just like purchasing an Iron Lance, but I think I need to do it, or like even a Steel. Steel Lance is 910. Get out of here, man. I'd rather just buy an Iron. I feel like buying the Iron Lance here is actually like going to be, because 20 uses I don't think is enough.
Thanks a bunch. Come.
One other thing I need to do is make sure that there is a combat art slot open on Dimitri. I'm pretty sure there is, yeah, because I'm going to unlock Night Kneeler. Just like, oh, actually, I'm not going to unlock Night Kneeler midway through this map. I totally lied to you guys. Actually, if I didn't unlock Night Kneeler midway through this map, is anybody going to be able to do that? Hold on. Did I just completely bungle that? Oh, goodness, actually. Okay, so if I get 25 combats with Dimitri, then I can unlock Night Kneeler before the end. Cause, oh my gosh, I can't believe I totally forgot to do that. But yeah, I was like, I'm not going to buy Rapier because I'll just have Night Kneeler. And here I am with no Night Kneeler. Right? Don't forget to recruit Anna for the large bullion. Oh, you know what, actually, now that I know I can do that, it's more like... Yeah, I totally tricked all you guys. Ugh. And here I am with just nothing. It was completely imprecise. I really should have remembered. You know what the thing is every time I looked at my Lance rank, I was like, I'm just going to get Night Kneeler on someone else. Except I thought that of all of my units, which is not how it works, right? Like, that's not... Somebody has to get the Night Kneeler, you know? You can't just skip it with everybody. Okay, what then? What then? Let me take a look at Lenato's stats. He probably isn't, like, that bad, though, to be honest, right? I mean, like, how bad can he be? Lenato, of all people. Come on, it's freaking Lenato. I'm certain what's going to happen is I'll get to Lenato, and he'll just be really easy. Because I can't actually remember the last time on Maddening mode when I had difficulty with Lenato. I'm sure someone else will call it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever. Someone else is going to help out with that. You know? Okay, let me get the full report. I want to see Lonato's stats. Okay, he has 11 speed and 15 strength, and he has, what, a steel lance and a javelin, I think? He has an iron lance. And he has 40 HP. That's the big thing, he has 40 HP. How much prot, actually? 14 prot. Okay, so it's 14 prot. It's exactly as much as he promises that he has, doesn't he? He has auth level 3 as well. He has a massive gambit, man. But unlike FE8, they're all full chapters, except no one... Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I think our bows and our spells are going to be enough to, like, chip him down. I'm not going to worry about it. Also, we have, you know, Rally Strength. We have Rally Strength 2. Do I want to actually deploy Rally Strength 2? Let me think about this real quick. I mean, am I really going to use Auth Prowess, man? I mean, I guess for Onslaught, perhaps. Seriously, what's better? Like, 2 attack with Onslaught or the ability to Rally Strength anybody? Probably actually 2 attack with Onslaught, because I have Rally Strength already. Like, if I need Rally Strength, I've already got it, so who cares, right? Do I have a Pure Water on anybody? I was thinking for a moment I could do, like, Pure Water, Rally Res, but here's the thing about this Dark Mage, actually, is that... So there's a Dark Mage, I think, here on this square. The moment you, like, do what we in Draft Race would call an action associated with the wait command near him, he just starts moving. With the rules, no Catherine and no Thunderbrand. No, like, I could get Catherine if I wanted to. I just chose to do a level 1 buy list, so I won't be able to get Catherine until chapter 11. I yeet off up whenever I have a chance. Yeah, but for Rally Strength, when I've already got a net, I mean, like, I guess maybe a net could die, but... There are times when Auth Prowess is okay, and it's, like, frankly better than nothing. I'm not attracted to Rally Strength right now. I just don't think it's that good. You know? Like, what am I gonna do with that? And he does have, like, it'd be one thing if he didn't have a bat equipped, but he does, so... You know, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna need that Onslaught. Ugh, this is so trash. You know what, if I'm doing this, I might as well give you the Blue Lion Brooch, right? Yeah, why is it on Ingrid? I took that bat off of her. Oh, I have the large bullion too. Actually, might have been really stingy with my gold, but I have the large bullion. Why am I doing that? Let me make sure that everybody has stuff. Like, do you have a bow, for example? Literally, I have the large bullion and I can recruit Anna, so like, why am I even caring about that?
Thanks, so come back.
And Iron Man, to be honest, like, yeah, if she dies, I'm just gonna Divine Pulse. That's what I'm saying, like, I'm not even gonna equip it for that reason. Oh, I should probably give you, like, a weapon, right? Like, come on, let's be real. Doesn't Ash deserve, like, a weapon? Just a weapon. Not even a good one, just...
Is that the
Well,
one?
I say not even a good one, and then here I am, probably, like, fixing to buy a steel bow,
Is that the
frankly.
one?
Let's do
Thanks,
it.
come-
Yeah, that's the other thing, is, like, I'm pretty sure if there's an enemy and I want to deal damage to them, I'm going to use Baltus. Maybe I should buy a mace. I mean, so I'm going to buy a mace, not because I'm scared of the Armonite, but because it's a good weapon. Look at that thing, man. 6 might, 70 hit. Ooh, nice. Well, I guess a trading axe is actually just better. Okay, I'm rephrasing my logic. I'm buying the mace because I'm scared of the Armonite. I'm kidding. Actually, this doesn't seem like a good purchase. 720 gold for that? No, that seems rubbish. I feel like I want more torches, if anything. Well, good thing Byleth is around here to grab torches. This is fine. Iron Lance, Trending Lance... Iron Sword, Iron Bow. Like, it's kind of low might options, all this, but, I mean, like, I don't have a Steel Sword yet. I don't have a Steel Sword because I haven't bought one, or because I just haven't chosen, or there should be one, or whatever. I don't really know. Let's give you the... Do we give you the hand axe, or do we give you, like, a trading bow? What if I just buy a second hand axe? No, that's foolishness, man. I'm not out here buying 2 hand axes. Give me an iron bow.
Is
That
that
seems
the one?
way better.
Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Believe in yourself in those randomly generated numbers. See, that's what I've been saying this whole time, man. Oh, Happy has 2 lances and a leather shield. Maybe I should, like, do something about that. Who else is here and is also useless enough to carry a torch? Here you go, Ash. Okay, I'm feeling pretty confident in this. Let me just do, like, a quick once-over and make sure I'm not forgetting anything, like, completely obvious, which I don't think I am. Who has... You're not going to learn anything that I'm going to be like, oh, I should have left a space open for that. Right? Likewise, yeah, no, nobody's going to do that. I guess maybe you could like accidentally learn HP 5 midway through, and I'd rather you be able to learn HP 5. But nah, get out of here. Save us Emblem of Vision Torch Gambit. I know, right? We need the Micaiah Torch. When am I gonna get the Micaiah Torch in Smash? That's what I'm saying. Do I want to leave room open for Helm Splitter? There's no way I'm getting Helm Splitter. I was over here saying, like, I need 25 combats to get Night Kneeler and Dimitri, and to do, I need 27. Like, get out of here. There's no way that's happening. Oh, Rushing Blow or Fading Blow? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to remove Rat Strike for Rushing Blow. That's how it's going to happen, because I don't even have a sword in my inventory, and who cares, right? So... And then you guys just don't even matter. What about you, actually? Is there something that I'd really like to have? No, I think Rat Strike, Curve Shot, Fading Blow is like a totally fine set of combat arts to have. Maybe make sure that Felix's weapons are good otherwise. Remember, he's like kind of my best unit right now. So I want to make sure that all of this stuff is really good. Training Bow, Steel Bow, plus an Iron Sword are a fantastic set of items. Maybe I want one Steel Sword just on the team, okay? That's what I want. Just a Steel Sword, yeah? Just one. I'm not gonna, you know, buy heaps of them. I'm just gonna buy one Steel Sword just to have, right? In case I'm ever like, oh man, I don't meet this benchmark unless I had an extra 3 attack with my sword or whatever. And it's not like, guys, it's not like a Steel Sword is like an awful purchase, right? One Steel Sword, yeah, just as a treat. I like the way you think, Gilly. It's pretty nice actually. Okay, let's just save and get in there. If this were, you know, if this were Iron Man, then we'd have a real reason to, you know, sit around and cross all the T's and dot all the I's. But in this case, actually, I think I'm actually just gonna bunga in there by a smidge, and whatever happens, happens, right? I'm sure I'm gonna make like 100 million mistakes. So what I assume to remember is that if you just like, you know, bunga in there, you're actually gonna be in range of the archer. So let me go one space back. Watch it be the case that if you go one space back, then you're in range of the archer. Dude, holy smokes. I'm so good at this video game, fellas. I'm so good. Imagine for a moment, imagine even thinking for a moment that I've forgotten even a minor detail about this video game. Literally, it's never gonna happen. Okay, just accept the fact.
Stay focused.
Right?
I'll go.
Ready.
I'm really showing off my talent here, aren't I? Okay.
Here goes.
Enough of that. You know, maybe I should have bought a pure water. Listen to me talk. Bought a pure water. There is one magic attacker. Come on. I love doing Iron Man's 3 houses. Sounds like an awful Iron Man. Yeah, to be honest, I'm like kind of intimidated by 3 houses Iron Man. And a large part of it, to be frank, is I really like Divine Pulse. Man, Divine Pulse is so fun to use. It's fun to rig results.
Quite helpful.
Okay, let's just rally though. Okay, let's get in there. We have the J-Mercs, right? Massive, these J-Mercs. If we equip this, we have 7 AS. Does this matter? Let me take a look, actually. I'm pretty sure. I remember looking at this. Yes, look at this. 11, 10, 11. Ooh, man. But, okay, imagine for just a moment, right? Look at that. 8? I don't see anybody on my spreadsheet. And I know, whoa, Raisins is cheating. I don't see anyone on my spreadsheet with 12 or higher AS. Not a soul. So, yeah, Iron Sword it is. And besides, we get the sword rank. I know that, like, maybe one of us wanted Lance rank in order to get Night Kneeler, but whatever. I've done 3 houses Iron Man a few times. Iron Sword, exactly. We kind of yeeted him pretty far in there, though, to be honest. I do wonder if, this means they're definitely going to go for me, right? Yeah, look at that, okay. I keep on forgetting, honestly, spreadsheet, exactly, right? I keep on forgetting, to be honest, that, when the 3 houses arrow says they're going to go for you, they mean it. Right? I mean, like, they don't really all the way mean it, but, like, they most of the way mean it. They mean it enough for you to probably be taking them seriously. Okay, you have 8 speed, you have 10... 11 AS. So I guess, like, if I do move you here, and then I switch Byleth to the Training Gauntlets, then he won't double. So that could be a little bit better. And I understand that I'm going to get a counterattack, but guys, it's going to be, like, 8 experience, okay? Don't be so dramatic. Don't be out here spitting your rice and beans out in disgust. Like, what on earth is he doing? Doesn't he know? Like, I can already hear you guys typing out right now. Doesn't he know that in order to do Super Byleth, you need to not earn experience? And now here's the thing. I could have actually rallied Byleth.
Yep.
I can't believe it. Turn 1 and I already see someplace where I'd rather do that. That's exactly what I was typing. You spat out your rice too, yeah? It was only 3. Come on, guys. Don't be so dramatic. Man's playing 5D chess. No, it's not that I'm playing 5D chess. It's just that chat is really predictable these days. I tell them not to do something and they do it. No, don't crit my soldier. I don't want to lose my skill book, man. It's the skill book first, right, by the way? Oh, yeah. Let's go. Fudriant Strike. Yes. Use this combat art. A whole 3 EXP. Oh, look at that. And you even went to the other thing. Please don't get crit. Oh, thank God, man. If I lost my skill book, I wouldn't know what to do. I would be so cross with... Because here's the thing, right? Look at this. Girl, where's your prowess? You have A swords. You could be having +8 hit. I swear, I swear. Like, and here's the thing. She's going to be fighting this guy in the woods now. And, like, look at this. 84 hit. 24 avoid. That's 60 hit. Come on, man. Wait, worse than that. That's 20 hit. Ugh. Such a prowess at home this morning. And the worst part is, too, right? If this were normal, she would just attack with the Thunderbrand and, like, miss. You know, she'd just be like, miss, 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 miss. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. But on Maddening, she uses the Fudriant Strike. She's gonna use 3 no matter what. No matter what, she's gonna use 3. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter what tile you're on. Doesn't matter if there's... I'm trying to think of like some circumstances that could possibly change the outcome of things in this game, and I've actually forgotten all of them. Okay, we have the Onslaught Gambit, but that's unfortunately really crap. What about like Fading Blow, you know? Fading Blow or Rushing Blow, maybe? Oh, come on, man. Everything's always one short in this freaking playthrough. You know what it is? You know what it... You see this? Look, okay. 1 short, right? And then you see what else? Ready? 1 short. Look at that. 2 short. But when I go to Rushing Blow, also 1 short. You know what it is? Guys, you know what it is? I'm going to show you, and you're going to be like, Raisins, you silly person. Check this out. You guys aren't going to believe it. You know what it is? Saros Mercenaries, level 4 with 68 XP. That's what I'm missing, fellas. That's what I'm missing. I don't believe it either. It's like, really, man? Ugh, I can't believe it. I mean, okay, here's the thing, though. Does that mean we have to chip with Mercedes, or does that mean we get to chip with Mercedes? Isn't that the truth? Ooh, check this out, too. Ah, yes. See, now... Isn't this what I was complaining about last time? I had too few supports. Now look how we're moving, right? Or do I need to heal with Mercedes? Do I not? I mean, think about it. This guy's fixing to just go over here and kill this guy. I think I need to add a more attractive target. Also, Hilda C support. Ah, true. I need the Hilda C support. Fire chip? I mean, I can fire chip. Maybe the issue actually is more so that fire kills. Ooh, it doesn't even kill. Okay, now the best part about this actually is that I'm pretty sure if I do this, then check this out. 8 AS, 11 AS. Ah, what trash, man. What silliness. If I go here, well, I guess he still wants to go for Mercedes, but why is that? I guess she just has less defense? That might be the case. Okay, so what I want to do then is really push in here, right? Check this out. Oh, look at that. Okay, I can kind of see now. With the enemy ranges turned on, it's kind of like easier to see what's fog and what ain't. It's like just a little bit easier. Whereas when I turn it off, it's like I'm gonna have to, like, my eyes are always in the top left. Is this inside or is this out of sight? Honestly, God bless this UI feature. If it wasn't here, we'd all be guessing. But I feel like I actually need a little bit more information. So you, Mr. Ash with the torch staff, how about we move you up? But we don't go here. I feel like here is just way too far in, is it not? I mean, this is like, this is going to be in range of like 5 archers, I think. Ah, let's do it anyway. I was about to say what's the worst that could go wrong, but then I thought of like 4 or 5 things, right? Yeah, this ain't too bad either. I don't like this tile for pretty obvious reasons. Like, here's the thing though, right? No, I can almost guarantee you there's a mercenary back here. Just like, I've put someone on this tile before and I remember the mercenary, so shouldn't I learn from my past mistakes? Chat, type 1 if you think I should learn from my past mistakes. here's what I can do. Check it out. I can go here with the iron bow equipped. And this is not only not in range of anyone else, but it's also providing violet support to all the melee attacking squares. And is providing vision. See, look at that. Also, I just knew it, right? Wait a minute. Hold on just a moment. Okay, this is actually a bit of an issue. Apparently this guy was just already moving because there's no way he's just here, right? There's no way he's just here. Okay, but also he's the only guy who's actually in range of me right now. I guess I could just straight line him, yeah? Doesn't seem like too bad of a plan. Because here's the thing too, actually. Here's what I would do. I would trade the Blue Lion Brooch over to Dimitri, right? And then I would just, what would I do, actually? I began elaborating upon what I would do as though I had a plan. The secret is I didn't. Also, I'm kind of injured right here. Does that matter, though? Okay, here's the thing, right? Say you have the sword equipped. What then? Yeah, what then? Okay. You have 8 AS. What's this guy actually going to do to you? 17? No, he ain't. Come on, get out of here. None of these guys can harm Dimitri on this square. So actually, all I need to do is hit the gambit, and I'm home free. Learning seems to be against the 3 Houses Spirit. Now, there is something else important where I need to make sure that this guy doesn't move. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to open up this real quick, and I really want to see who moves first. That mercenary or that archer? Oh, it's this archer. Dang, the archer moves first. Okay, so I need to make sure that Violet is the most attractive target for the archer. Is there any way I can do that? He has 4 AS. Very unfortunate. He does have 4 AS here. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is Dimitri's going to be here, right? Oh my gosh, we're going to fire up a 10-hit gambit? For real? Are you serious, man? Ugh. How do I not even have a Dimitri Byleth C support, by the way? Does Balthus kill that guy with rally strength? Who, this guy? Or this guy? Because the issue is, I want this archer to remain here, but the archer's going to attack whomever's here. If they attack Byleth, that's fine. You know, actually, what I could do is I could put Felix here, because look at that, man. They're currently attacking... Well, if they attack Byleth, it's actually fine. The guy by the greens. Yeah, well, Balthus could, but I'm trying to think of, like, other ways. Because here's the thing, like, yeah, I could rally strengthen, but I also have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 units here who can also do something about it. So, like, yeah, Annette could, but I'm kind of, like, waiting for a moment, trying to figure out what actually is the thing that I want to do with my units right now. And so here's the thing I want to do, yeah? I want to get the brooch over here. Like, I want to get the pendant over there and just get it traded over so that you can fire off the gambit. Now, what happens if I miss? You got to think about this. What actually happens if I miss? If I miss, then I guess actually I can just, like, keep Ingrid here, say, right? And I think that, I think I could maybe do some AI manip. Let's look at the move order of the units who are visible right now, shall we? Let's look at the move order. Maybe we can figure out a good play here. Okay, so it's Mercenary and Mercenary. That's these two guys with the bats. Also, let's not forget, there might actually be a battalion at play, or a gambit at play here. I really do think, like, if I think I can maybe get this guy to stand still and attack, right? Like, especially if I go here with the iron bow equipped. With the iron bow equipped. Oh, then it's, like, really obvious, is it not? Well, I guess then this archer could attack me. That archer can attack me there. This is really not good, huh? If you miss, then your attack does not hit. I just need a backup plan. That's the thing, right? Okay, wait, wrong list. I need to see the enemies. Okay, so the Dark Mage moves first, and then the Fighter. Where is that Fighter anyway? Okay, is it this, like, trio that moves next? Myrmidon, Myrmidon, Archer, Soldier. It's that. This is, like, the nearby Archer. Yeah, that Archer moves, like, super last. It's Myrmidon and Myrmidon. There's, like, 3 Myrmidons here. I don't see any differences between them here, but this is the injured. So the injured one moves first, but he's going to be dead next turn anyway. Then it's you, then it's the archer, then it's whatever the other mermaid. Wait, what? There's another mermaid on here. I feel like this is the one by Catherine. Yes, okay. So actually the archer moves first, and then the 2 myrmidons move, and then the 2 mercenaries move. Ah, this is actually way better. Okay, yes, I totally have this. So the archer moves, and then this myrmidon and this myrmidon. I guess this myrmidon doesn't really matter like that much, but the thing is, the 2 myrmidons do move, and if I can just put someone who, like, is really, like, if I can just put a really attractive target in front of them, like, say, Ingrid, right? And it should be fine. Like, what I'm thinking is, so you don't get doubled, though. That's the thing, is what if I... Because the way that I was going to get them to attack Ingrid is by, like, giving her a shield. Why are you just so bad? Like, look at this, man. 11, 11, 11. If I put Mercedes here and Ingrid here, they actually go for Ingrid. Literally, they're going for Ingrid over Mercedes. I guess I could... No, I can't... Well, if this guy's dead, then I can actually put Dedu here. And now it's Dedu, Ingrid. Okay, I actually kind of like this play. Here's what I'm thinking of doing, yeah? First off, Mercedes goes here and heals, right? Balthus trades the thing over, question mark, right? At some point, Balthus is going to trade the thing over and give him that. Now, imagine for a moment, right? Who has the Iron Shield? You have the Iron Shield. Okay, so here's what's going to happen then. You're going to move this way. Now, you have crap speed anyway, so you're going to move here. Maybe you could even, like, kill the archer, right? Could you actually do that? Imagine for a moment that instead of gambiting him, I just, like, attack him with my weapons. That's 12. How much can you do, Dimitri? 12 and 20. Wow, that's perfect lethal. Okay, hold on just a moment. This actually changes things somewhat. Okay, does Myrmidon Dimitri get weighed down? Because if he gets weighed down to 7, ooh, then this might be an issue. No, it won't be an issue, and the reason it won't be an issue is because I'm going to move Felix here and just trade him back over to the sword. Okay, yes, and then we'll have 1, 2, and then Dedu's covering this tile. Ah, yes. Okay, so here's what's going to happen, alright? First off, one of these mystery people is going to go over here and help Balthus with this kill. Balthus gets this kill and trades the ring over, just cuz, right? Now, I don't have Physic because I'm playing Blue Lions, but then what happens is... Dimitri walks here, or sorry, Ingrid goes here, gets this kill with Tempest Lance. Dimitri goes here, gets that kill with Tempest Lance. Felix brings up the rear, trades him over, right? Now what's going to happen is you'll be dead, and then we'll have soldier, 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 soldier. Soldier here can attack either Dedu or Mercedes. I actually don't know which one he's going to go for between the two. It sounds like such a strange thing to say, but I actually don't. He's only going to have 13 prot, and this guy will double Dedu. And I seem to recall that they really like doubling. Blue Lines isn't an excuse for Physicalist Chapter 3. Yeah, true. I could have had it by now, couldn't I? Could I have not? I was training up fire on Mercedes, that's what I wanted. But then Mercedes got some good level up, so I ended up being right all along. Okay, so which of these guys is going to help out here? Here's the one I think, yeah. Ooh, look at that. We can actually have Ash come up and heal Dimitri. Isn't that really good? See, look at that. Heal already coming in. Very handy. Whoever suggested that, man, thanks very much. Okay, so we have Annette. We have Balthus. I guess, like, Annette could maybe go here and rally strength Balthus, and then we can go that way. Yes, yes, yes. Here's what will happen, okay? So Mercedes heal. Annette go rally strength Balthus. Balthus go kill this guy. Or Balthus kill this guy from here. Ash heal. Right? Tempest Lance, move, trade shield over, sit. And how much prot are you going to have right now then? 8? So you're going to double, right? That's going to be 8, 8, 8, 8, 16, 16, 32. Oh, that exactly kills. Dang, that's not enough. because that exactly kills Ingrid. Is there any way we can get her to not get doubled? The training gaunts, maybe? Ah, the training gaunts. If I pull the training gaunts out of your inventory... Does that actually matter, though? Like, think about it. What if I just did no weapon and, like, the speed thing? Even that, like, I guess I'd need leather shield to not get doubled. But then if I don't get doubled, and, well, Dimitri does get... Like, here's the thing, actually, right? It's going to be Dimitri, Ingrid, and Felix. And nobody double stack kills Ingrid, and nobody double stack kills Dimitri. So I'm fine, right? Giving Mercedes the fire, though, makes her have fire level up. See, that's what I've been saying this whole time. These guys with the here's the thing, though. With this formation, I'm going to get thumped by Gambits, man. I can already tell. I'm going to get thumped by Gambits. Yeah, I'd have to, like, completely unequip her. Then I'm eating chance of crit, but... Do I didn't mind, maybe? Actually, hold up a sec. I have 9 speed and 1 point of weight mitigation. I don't have a training sword, though. Does this need to be rethought? Okay, what about you here? Nah, because then it's Myrmidon and Mercenary, and that actually can kill, I'm pretty sure, right? What's this, because if I put Ingrid here and Dimitri here, like, say I do a little bit of a crisscross, right? Also, let's not forget, what happens if, who moves first, this Myrmidon or this Myrmidon? Ah, so what could happen, actually, is you go here. If I put the more attractive target on this square, then you'll go for them, and then the Mercenary will follow up with the Gambit boost. Let's not forget, it'll be with the Gambit boost. What is this? Disturbance Might Force, that's 17 plus 2, that's 19. A 19 might attack. So if you survive 16 plus 19... Oh, come on, get out of here. Anybody can survive 16 plus 19, man. Of course they can. Here's what I can do. Maybe I equip, maybe after the heal, yeah? Think about this. After the heal, here's what I do. I heal, you're at 27. And then I should have you go down here. And then Dedu is going to go over here and give you the shield. Now, what that means is you don't get doubled. Or, sorry, you do get doubled now. But you have the shield. And with the shield, you have 10 prot. That's fine. That means you and you just do... 6 and 6 and 6 and 6, that's 24 damage, but of course you're going to have 27 HP, so that's fine. And then Ingrid can come up here. And she'll be in range to get attacked by this Mercenary and by this Mercenary, but that doesn't even matter, right? We'll be totally fine. Okay, so again, what's the plan? Heal, rally, hit, heal, Tempest Lance, Tempest Lance, trade Iron Shield over, walk over, probably unequip actually, just unequip. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Right? I don't know what you do. But that's the play.
Thanks.
We gotta keep that skill book dream alive, right?
Thanks, pal.
Yeah, Happy exists. I guess she could, like, go here and provide an extra heal onto these guys. That'd be kind of cool.
Thanks for that.
Thanks for that. Do you want a Tempest Lance with the... With this one, yeah. And look at that, see, 8 times 2, 8 times 2. I'm about to turn it down to 6 times 2, 6 times 2. And remember, you guys always, those guys move before Dimitri does. What changed? Oh, Training Lance. Okay, I was like, why am I not killing? I'm pretty sure I killed, but no, I totally forgot I switched to Training Lance there. Here we go. Crest of Daphne did it anyway, apparently. Where are you actually going now? Okay, now you go for Ingrid, of course. But if I just totally unequip you / give you a leather shield, who can do that actually? Who can get the leather shield? Who has the leather shield? You know who it is? It's Happy. Okay, so let's go up here, and here's what Felix is going to do. Felix is actually going to completely unequip her, and then give her the leather shield. Now, completely unequipping her is not going to be a trivial matter, because she has a lot of gear equipped right now. And I'm actually going to have to move a lot of her stuff onto Ash, in fact, because you just don't have... Like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4... There's 5 weapons on you, right? And there's 4 weapons on you. That's not enough space, so... Yeah, I'll be able to vacate all of those tiles, so that should be good. But what I do need to do is make sure that the leather shield is indeed on Ash. There we go, that's what Happy does, that's useful. Okay, remember, you go over here and you switch over. You want to keep the Iron Lance on because, again, I want him to get doubled so that the enemies decide to go for Dimitri. That's part of it, right? That is part of it. Let me grab this Iron Lance Plus that has, like, really doo-doo uses, and then let's put that up there just like that, right? And then see, now he has the Iron Lance equipped and the Iron Shield. Very good, very good. We have a Hand Axe equipped. It's not exactly the best, so let's just equip it like that. Apparently that guy can come up and attack Dimitri. I kind of forgot about that, but here's the thing. They can't both him and him attack Dimitri. Wow, so they do go for Dimitri instead of Mercedes. Incredible. I guess, like, he does deal more damage to Dimitri, to be fair, right? Like, to be fair, he does deal 6 times 2, and against Mercedes is 11 times 1, but I cannot believe it, man. These guys would rather go for Dimitri than Mercedes. Remember, this is going to be quite an ordeal, this. Okay, so first things first, let's just put some stuff onto Ash real quick. Here you go. Just hold some of my things just for a moment. Oh, I do need this. Here, have this and have this too, actually. Okay, and then onto you. You're going to take away all your things. You're not allowed to have any of them anymore, except this. This you're allowed to have. Okay, go that way. Also, I want a torch. I'm just going to use a torch this turn, because why not, right? I might need some vision. Okay, now this is pretty good, but I want some of my things back from Ash, right? What do I want? I want gaunts? No, I think sword's actually totally fine. I do want the steel bow plus, however. I want that Vuln at some point. The iron bow, oh gosh, all this stuff is like... I'm gonna have to find a way to trade it back over. This seems kind of fine, though. I mean, like, I guess... Who needs the training lance, man? Just, like, use the iron... The iron lance and the training lance are, like, not even that different, really, even. Like, at the end of the day. The iron bow, likewise, except I've already got a sword. We've got a sword, we've got some gaunts here. I think all this is totally fine. So at this point, they're still going for Ingrid, even though she shouldn't be getting doubled. Yeah, 9, 7 times 2, 7 times 2. Wow, actually, so... It seems like a strange case. Maybe it's because he sees a lot of crit, right? I mean, how much luck does she have at the end of the day? 7 versus 9 crit? Why is that, actually? Why is he going for Ingrid over Dimitri? Doesn't he double Dimitri? Everything I know about Three Houses AI is kind of like... contradicting this result. Then again, maybe he actually will move first. Or actually, here's what it is. They're being kind to us, and they can actually foresee that the spaces are going to get occupied. That's I know for a fact that's not the answer. No, wait. No, you move first, Steven, right? Yeah, no. No, you move here. You actually move before that other Myrmidon. What? There's a fair chance, by the way, that the Myrmidons are just going to walk over each other. Three Houses AI is an enigma. Yeah, I mean, it has to be something with seeing crit, right? Because that's the only thing I can think of that has even, like, a slightly... But even you, like, you actually have the same amount of crit. I really don't know. I'm sure maybe somebody out here understands AI, the Three Houses AI, better than I do, but everything I know should say that this guy would rather attack Dimitri because he doubles Dimitri than attack Ingrid. Even though Ingrid only has 7 sev right now, right? Because, like, 9 damage at 98. Maybe it's something to do with the hit rate. I don't really know. Alright, let's just carry on. I'm kind of through thinking about this turn. I should have equipped the Steel Lance Plus, actually, if I was just gonna, you know, counter anyway. Oh, this is maybe complicating things a little bit. But we have Catherine, right? So, you know, how rough can it be? Okay, there we go. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, look at that. Now, one of these guys is going to go for Ingrid here. Oh, wow. Look at that. Not even going for a Gambit. I guess because I was unequipped, I didn't go for Gambit. Wow, but these guys didn't either. Maybe it's an expected damage calculation. There were a lot of things that kind of disagree with my understanding of the AI there. Like, for example, why did they go for... Like, first off, why did the guy go for Ingrid in the first place, right? Also, why did they not go for the Gambit? Don't crit me, thank you. I guess the crit doesn't matter, right? Like, why did they go for the attack on Felix as opposed to the Gambit? That one I wonder, too. Maybe there's actually, like, a special parameter. Because look at that, Disturbance with 60 hit. That would have been massive, man. Okay, so what's going on? I actually really like this position that we managed to get ourselves in, by the way. I really like it. Like, this seems extremely easy to play my way out of.
Proceed with caution.
And look at this, too. We're providing Byleth linked attack to how many attacks? Look, 1, 2, 3. This is massive. Okay, but one thing I do have to take seriously is this, right? I see these two guys. Now, I do kind of like that here, but... what I really want to do is something like, okay, let me see your support rank. So we have C with Ingrid, and we can get Felix up here, right? I guess we have C with Dedu as well. But really what I want is to just get a big hit up here. Now, perhaps I should have still foreseen the need for the Blue Lion Brooch. Because, as you can see, I would like to use it. Today, I just don't really see a good opportunity to do so. There we go, we can tap a Lance with the Steel Lance here. This seems okay. Right, I think this is like perfectly see, the thing is that this Archer exists. Ugh, that's kind of gross. The Archer exists and like... I'm gonna be honest, the AI here are kind of like occupying the tiles. I was thinking, yes, I'm gonna have Dimitri with his 10 charm just come up here and massive gambit these guys, but the issue with that is that, you know, if I do this, then, you know, Dedu kind of gets wrecked. Right, no matter what happens. And I don't think there's a way to, like, stop this, you know? I guess I could heal first. Now he's at 27, and now you take 10, 8, 8 times 2, 16. I guess, like, I can do that, and then you take 16. Right? This isn't, like, awful. Yeah, I kind of like that.
Thank you. What should I do?
Just like that. I guess there's a fair chance to hit, but whatever. Or to miss, rather. I love how the Iron Lance just looks so, like, freaking tiny in Dedu's hands. It's like, this guy is massive, man. Did you ever, like, think about that? How huge this Dedu guy is? You know what I could do, actually, is just, like, walk over here with Byleth, because you don't actually kill me, right? 12 times 2? Yeah, I get out of here. You don't kill Byleth. Especially if I have the Gaunts. Look at that. 8 AS. Yeah, get out of here. Okay. But I do need to trade this ring over. You don't need the Iron Shield anymore. Iron Bow? Why not? Why not? Just for fun. I do find it funny they gave Happy a completely redundant spell given her personal. Well, doesn't her personally give her ×2 might? Whereas Seraphim is ×3. Or is this one also ×3? Furthermore, Seraphim just, like, has some good parameters, does it not? Like, I know this has been brought up before. Like, this has been brought up before, and to be honest, it's, like, mostly me being a contrarian more than anything, but I was like, but Seraphim is still useful in her kit for XYZ. And I couldn't remember what it was, but I remember coming up with something clever. 8 might, 75 hit, 5 crit, 10 weight. It's not great, let's be real. 8 uses though, cool animation. Yeah, I can't get that from personal. It does have 8 uses. It's not really that good though, I mean like 8, come on. 8? Get out of here, that's silliness. The time I'm in, well, I was about to say by the time I'm in Warlock, all my other spells will have more than that, but you know me. You know what I do with my mages. More Wex, exactly. Dare Inc, I'm so glad you got my back. Yeah, you know me, I ain't putting Warlock in Happy. Or if I'm putting Warlock in Happy, you know what I'm doing right after. You'll know. Okay, do we even have, like, Gambit boost here? Please tell me this isn't, like, an awful hit rate. Oh, crap, we actually don't have a weapon on Ingrid. Ugh, that's actually not great. If I grab a lance, so you have 30 one-hit bulk? This is not good. Hello, what's up, Fury? I guess one thing I can do is, like... Ooh, check that out. Ooh, ain't that good? Yes, one thing I can do is trade a weapon over to Ingrid's inventory and then just curve shot this guy. Boom, just like that, you know?
I'll do my
and that actually opens up Ingrid to move over and block this archer. Yes, I really like that. Okay. It does kind of open Felix up to getting, not even wrecked. I was about to say get wrecked by this guy, but that's way too dramatic. It's more like get hit by this guy, right? Okay, let me make sure that I have the other stuff up with Ash, because Ash has some of Ingrid's things, right? Let's not forget. Here you go, Ingrid. Have the rest of your... Oh, wait. That iron sword is actually mine, but this is for certain yours. Or is this yours? This is yours, actually. Okay, because I kind of like my iron bow at the moment. You just randomly wake up at 5 in the morning, not being able to go back to sleep. I mean, it depends. Like, here's the thing, right? If I wake up at 5 in the morning just randomly and I'm energized and good to go, that's when I'm going to choose to start my day. That's, like, the best thing you can do. Back in the day... This was like a way long time ago. I should just add. This is what I'm about to say to you is not at all reflective of my current health and sleep state. But back in the day, I had 2 really good rules for having a healthy sleep schedule. And these were the 2 rules. It was go to bed when you're tired. That was rule number 1. Was go to when you get tired, just go to bed immediately. Don't play video games. Don't hang out in a call with your friends. Just immediately go to bed. And I mean, like, go to bed, you know? Just, like, brush your teeth, get in your pajamas, go to bed when you get tired. And then this was actually step 2. And the thing is, you needed to do both. You couldn't just do one or the other. You had to do both, right? The second one was when you wake up, get up. Doesn't matter. You wake up, get up. Well, okay, if you wake up because you have to pee or something, then, like, whatever. But you know what I mean. If you wake up and it's, like... You woke up, then just get up. I actually, for a long time, I did that. And I got, like, plenty of sleep. I felt amazing. I felt great. And I was able to make, like, my classes and my work at, like, 7 a.m. with no issue. I would just wake up at 6, just, like, naturally. And then I, started playing video games at 4 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, that happened instead. Here I am, it's 10:20, and I'm still streaming. What am I doing anyway? Okay. Let me check my items. This is totally fine, just the Iron Lance. I mean, I understand that, like, I'm kind of getting doubled. Maybe I should be a bit more aware. Let me do the Iron Sword just for, like, more avoid. But in any case, I have this 70% hit gain. But what happens if I miss? Honestly, I don't even feel like coming up with a backup plan right now. I'm kind of very deep into this play. I feel like just firing the Gambit, and we'll see what ends up happening.
It's our chance to prevail.
There we go. See, guys, I knew it would work out. There we go, and Battalion Wrath as well. Quite a good ability, that Battalion Wrath. I'm gonna see if I can't get a battalion, like a low HP battalion set up. Look at that, 9x2 onto Felix. I actually think what I can do here... Oh, there's no way. Come on. Oh, no! We've got to try, right? We've got to try. What are you gonna do, attack Ingrid? Yeah, no. Okay. Holy smokes, why do you have such little AS? Golly, Ingrid. Anyway, just in case, I'm going to trade you over to a different bow. Like, just in case, right? And then we're going to use the steel bow here. I don't curve shot, right? Do I curve shot? I got to. I got to flex on him. Yeah, I let the trash man in here. Huge kill from the trash man. How much EXP? Heaps of EXP, man. That was like 58 experience? Golly, that's so much. Okay, how much damage do you do to... Oh, come on. Get out of here. Though, although, and I should mention this, right? It's not so simple. Right? Because, like, I feel like there's an archer out here who's just ready to hit Dimitri from the far back. So what I actually ought to be doing is... What I ought to do is I ought to go here, yeah? Equip the training gaunts. And I think I should actually Vuln. You know, I'm going to use up a use of Vuln to do this, but I think it's actually fun. But before I do that, let me take advantage of this moment here and get a quick kill with Ingrid while I'm still here with a Byleth personal, you know, and the linked attack. Boom, minor crest with Daphne. Please be a good level, man. I don't want to bench you after that amazing one. It's not great, to be frank. That level was really not that good. Magic? Come on, man. Get out of here. I was about to say I could kill, but I actually can't. Magic Ingrid. It's not happening. Like, I know that she's earned more magic than strength at this point, but it's still not happening. I'm not going to pivot into this. Oh, I hit the button just because. So this torch is actually totally fine. I mean, look at that. I just pretty well threaded the needle here, I gotta say. 8 times 2 wanted to do right here. How much sev do we have? 11. Yeah, we have like 11 sev. I guess I could like switch him over to an axe. I could maybe work here. But actually, I kind of like him attacking to do right now, right? I mean, yeah, there's this 1% crit, but like, come on, guys. Let's be a little bit realistic.
Thank you.
Let's do this to get some support points.
Thanks.
And I also want... Sorry, man, I had a bit of hit. Monk Ingrid? No, I don't think it's happening. Monk Ingrid just doesn't really seem that good. I gotta say, too, one thing that I really love... You can't use zoom in view. I don't have the engage view. I love the way units look when they have, like, shield and sword like this. I love, like, it's just... They're out here like a gladiator, you know? This is my favorite setup. Just from an aesthetics viewpoint, it looks so, like, badass. Like, look at her. Is it not? Just like a little light sword and then, you know, a small shield like that. It's so cool. You know, stuff like this is, like, it's okay. Yeah, she's all... But this is like, yeah, she's all stanced up. She's ready to go. Like, stuff like this is, like, whatever. You know, I know with the gauntlets, so they keep the shield on their back or whatever, but... You know, or like the shield on their arm with the lances, but this is like, we're ready to go. I love this way. I love this look. It's almost like Sword and Shield is an optimized build by many factions over time. Oh yeah, no, like tons of people used them. Sword and Shield is great. I was really worried we were gonna encounter that 1% crit. Hey, we're some of the way towards a oh please. Okay, there we go. We lost some Thunderbrand uses, fellas. Not so fast. Chat, how many will they hit? Spear and shield where? There we go. Spear and shield's okay. Hey, look at this. We can get this, guys. Okay, so we should probably move forward just like a little bit. I'm not gonna do the whole silly You know what it is. I'm not going to do the whole thing where, like... What do you have, 4 HP? You bully the archer. Okay, I've done that enough. We've done our time. I'm just going to kill him with, not Iron Lance, Miasma. Swarm Miasma, right? Let's just kill him with Miasma. Let's just get out of here. Ooh. Okay, looks like we get an extra turn of this, then. See, I told you, we actually are... doing it this way. Just kidding. We're gonna use... Oh, come on. And Nat... Oh, dude, really? Okay, what about Mercedes? Oh, my goodness. It's actually really embarrassing. Because even my archers here are like... You know what? What if we just let them do it? Yeah, just think about it. What if we just let them do it? Yeah, you can do this. See, the thing is, though, I can't actually, like, let them get away with it. Let me give Mercedes the kill. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna wait. And I understand this is, like, kind of really banking on Mercedes and Annette getting these hits, but I do think it's... I do think it's gonna happen, right? Just don't worry about it. Okay, so we get this with wind. Yeah, the shield gets like I don't say it becomes like a lot smaller if a non-armor uses it, but it definitely becomes a lot larger if an armor uses it. Oh, I had thunder this whole time. I actually totally forgot she learned thunder. I'm not gonna use it though because fire is obviously like way better. Way better. Man, fire is just such a good spell. Oh, we didn't level up. Come on, man. I just want to level up. Like, it's that simple. Okay, we get 1 × 2 against Adu, that's fine. And then I think these guys will just kind of, like, swarm into his range. It's kind of unfortunate, but... Hey, what can you do? There's, like, a guy up here, so... You don't have a torch. Who does have a torch? You do? I don't really want you to use it, though. What I'm going to have you do is I'm actually going to have you trade the torch over to this guy, and I'm going to have you take the Vuln and use the Vuln. Because you are on low health.
I'll cut through.
And somehow you still have the light from the torch. That's always like a funny thing about FE. They still have the light from the torch even after they've used it. And then what? I'm about to sneeze, by the way. Let's just use it here. Whoa, crap. I think there's an archer like perfectly here who's actually going to stack out Dimitri if I try it. So maybe I need to give them a more attractive target. Can I give him someone that he doubles? Maybe. I mean, come on. Imagine I, like, equip a steel lance, yeah? Or a steel... Do I even have a steel lance? I have one on you. I have one on you. Dang it. What about a steel sword? Ah, that's clever. What about a steel sword? Who has that? One of you guys has it. I mean, come on. I know someone has the freaking steel sword. Don't tell me it's Convoy. No. It's Ash. Ash has the steel sword. Okay. See, guys, I knew way back when I was buying it. I'm like, you know what? I have a feeling a steel sword would come in handy. However, I never thought that the reason a steel sword would come in handy was to weigh myself down. Right? Never would I have thought, like, I bought it saying, oh, there's some benchmark I'm going to need to hit. I'm going to need to use a steel sword in order to hit it. I never thought that the benchmark was actually, like, a negative one, you know what I mean? What? I just got magic speed res? Okay, I do need to actually make sure, though, that I don't die here. How much 2-hit bulk do I have? 38? There's no way they have 19 attack. Come on, a 19 attack archer? Get out of here. Get out of here. 19 attack. Come, don't be silly. Oh, I even... Come on, 19 attack archer. I even get a vulnerary. Yeah, I was trying to level for the roll I give. Look at that, 0 AS. See, I told you. We do that, and then this archer is up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, hits Ingrid. I'm telling you guys, this is how it's gonna happen. This is how it's gonna go down. All right, I already know. I don't know what to do with you. I have some torch left, so I don't know yet whether. Let me be perfectly clear. There's like one guy here, and then there's these guys, and that's it. Right? That's it. If I kill this Dark Mage, then a whole bunch more fellows spawn. Maybe there's like one fighter down here, but then a whole bunch more fellows spawn, and the map like continues, right? However, I actually have an option of just sending a small like contingent up here, and then having the rest of my guys deal with the Dark Mage in their own way, right? That's an option here. Is it what I want to do? I don't know, right? I really don't know. But, Let me leave that for future Raisins to decide, because here's the thing, I don't really see, like, the only question that remains in this turn is, what do I do with Byleth? And I don't actually see anything I can do with Byleth that would meaningfully change depending on whether or not I wanted to fight the Dark Mage here or fight the Dark Mage there. Like, I actually don't see anything that Byleth could do differently. Could do differently. So let's just, like... Honestly, I think this is actually the perfect square, right? Because Annette might actually want to move up here and do a rally before Byleth even does anything. Like, I don't want to commit first with Byleth and then do things, yeah? Let's just sit here. I guess, actually, if we go here, we build some support. This is better. Okay, cool. Anyway, the archer's going to come down and attack Ingrid, right? Ooh, hold on. This first is actually kind of sus. Dimitri's just gonna have to dodge. That's the news. Yep, here comes the archer. Just dodge, though. It's a 50. Dang. Divine Pulse time. Don't worry about it. Did we go back to before Dimitri's turn? Oh my goodness, look how fast this moves, man. Engage, take notes. Golly, I just realized how fast this menu moves. Okay, So just go to Dimitri. Let me think about this other stuff. Okay, Mercedes defeated, blah, 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 blah. Honestly, I kind of want this kill to go to Happy. Because it frees up a lot of really good stuff here, yeah? But how do I even burn an RN, if not that? I guess... No, nobody... Oh, I have Crest of Lamine. That's what I can do. I have Crest of Lamine. Okay, so what I can do is I can have Mercedes get this heal. Okay, or do I actually... Would I prefer Mercedes to get it? No, I'd rather use Crest of Lamine. Okay, so let's use Crest of Lamine. That'll burn an RN, and then Happy can go here. Remember, she one-shots if she hits, so it's totally fine.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is looking way better already. Oh, we even proc her personal. Not Banshee. We want Miasma. Much better. Crest Abuse. Yeah, it's just burning our ends, yeah.
Proceed with caution.
Okay, also, did I want to grab that Steel Lance for something, maybe? No. Okay, you gotta remember, it's like this kind of zone
I'll cut through.
that I want to avoid,
Here goes.
yeah?
I'll give it
So
my
what I
all.
can do is I can actually just heal Dimitri, I'm pretty sure. Do I care about damaging the J-Mercs? No, I'll just repair them no matter what. Like, I don't care if they get damaged. There's no possibility for...
So
Yeah,
far
Magic
away.
Speed Res, I knew it. There's no possibility for Dimitri to...
Thanks for that.
What is it? Oh, really enter and take advantage of Battalion Wrath in this map. Maybe there is, but I don't really see it. Training bow, the huge. And this time, because I'm one tile back, I actually won't be in range of this soldier. So I'll fight the fighter, I'll fight the archer. It's gonna be what, 21 damage, and then plus some, like 21 plus 7, 28 damage, right? Who cares? Like we'll be fine. Whoa, 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 whoa! I keep on hitting the engage show our ranges button. You can attack here. What? Oh, you can.
Stay focused.
You still go for Dimitri though. Hit rate moment, I guess. There's no way you like kill on the counter, yeah? No, there's no way. Get out of here. Okay, if that's the case, then do I want Iron Lance or maybe like Steel Lance? Let's just chill out here, right? I mean, actually, I'm over here like trying to optimize Byleth personal. Like, who are you? What have you done with the real raisins, man? The real raisins never would have cared about this like nonsense. Like, just whatever. It's the Byleth personal. Just, you know, use it if you feel like it. Otherwise, don't use it. Like, it's not huge. I literally moved them up here thinking I'm gonna rally strength, but shows what I know. Yeah, the crest for the RN burn was like pretty good. Donk. Okay, huge counter, man. Look at that. Okay, I'm glad I put Byleth next to that for extra 20% on the attack that dealt more damage. Who's gonna move there? Some like mercenary's gonna go to that square, I think. I wonder actually if I can bait Catherine and them to attack that dark mage. They usually just sit there like idiots, but maybe what I need to do actually is, in fact, I do need to just jump on this guy. Jump on this dark mage, rather. Because at the moment, it's like kind of sus. We have Rushing Blow, but what good is that? Wouldn't I rather Fading Blow? Oh, the accuracy is so bad. And then what, right? I mean, like, then what? You know, I guess we could Banshee. Just Banshee, like, you know, it's fine. I actually kind of like this. You know, we just keep him pinned down. Yeah, that's really good. I actually really like that Banshee. Okay, we can do this. I would like to maybe try and move a couple other guys in position first, though. Like, let's take this guy out, right? I don't really feel like doing anything super silly, you know, where we make a bunch of risky plays and move forward. Why don't we just, you know, kill this guy? Doesn't that seem like a really nice thing to do? I think so.
Ready.
Well, nice not as in like it's kind. And that was 1 EXP from level 5 in chapter 2. Ooh, that sucks. But is that you messing up Byleth, or is that you messing up a net? I'm kidding. It was definitely you messing up Byleth. She was the only person to not hit it. SMH my head. Yeah, I managed to get 4 this playthrough. It's like kind of rough here. Like, what if, like, I'm always like, oh, what if I miss? But like, do I really care? I mean, just kill him, I think. I need to do level. Come on, please be something good. Be something good. That's okay, actually. Strength, luck, HP. Yeah, sure. It's not like amazing, but it'll do, right? I mean, it'll do. What do you have? Assault Troop or Onslaught? I've actually already forgotten. It's not great, is it? Okay, let's just hit the Banshee first, right? I feel like this is a good first step, as it were.
I won't let
Nice. Banshee keeps them frozen. I lost some defense, but it doesn't really matter because he can't move, right? I guess we do have this guy, but Catherine should move first. I don't actually know whether or not Catherine is going to see that she can take this guy on. AS6. Okay, this guy actually doubles him. You know, I wonder... Can I just, like, walk up and kill him? Nah, we're, like, kind of far off that, ain't we? 4, man? The Dark Mage can move. He's Bansheed. So he can't. Yeah, after being activated, he can. Like, the moment you get... Basically, if you do a wait command or anything associated with a wait in his attack range... Yeah, in general, you can move, yeah. I misunderstood the statement, but it's true that in general, he can move. Hang on, just a smidge. Isn't this, like, really good? I mean, think about it. We lose some strength, but, like, so? Don't we just... After this, don't we just, like, walk up and kill him with Mercedes? I mean, well, we kind of need, like, a square for that. Let's open up this square. Let's figure out a way to open up the square, shall we? Oh my god. Actually, hold on. I'm going to check this out. We have 1, 2 guys to kill. And we're actually kind of really far off that, ain't we? Well, I guess, like, we could go here, yeah? Look at that. With a rally strength, massive. Yes. Huge, actually. Okay, so basically here's what's going to happen, right? I'm going to rally strength. We're going to Wrath Strike, question mark? Yes, Wrath Strike, Iron Sword. Look at that. Very reliable kill. Very good. While we're here, we may as well just get the linked attack just for fun, you know? Right? Just like that. Let me make sure that Felix, after doing, like, Curve Shot Steel... Okay, I take 14, and then I lose some strength. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Come on, 4 AS. Yeah, get out. Okay, 4 AS. Unless I literally go down to, like, 1 and then lose some even more. Come on, no, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I was worried for a moment that, like, the rally strength would reduce my strength, and I would get weighed down more by the bow, and then he doubled me. But come on, like, dude, you have 4 AS. All right, chill, chill. Guys, remember last chapter how enemies wielding iron weapons had like 14 AS? Yeah, about that. Really moved down a notch. And then we have this fire. Now that's 4 damage, which is pretty good. That's plenty. Let's get this guy out of the way, yeah? And I think we're going to need a little bit more information about whether or not we successfully kill this Dark Mage. HP Strength. Didn't he get HP Strength last time, too? He seems to really like getting this level. Oh my gosh, we lose like 6. This is why we buy the Glock, though. Look how much damage you do if we hit. If I miss, I'm going to look like quite a fool. This ain't good. I guess I could always Rushing Blow here, right? That's kind of bad. He's gotten 4 strength procs. Yeah, here he's like kind of really good. Okay, might as well try this, right? Like, why not just go all in here, yeah? There's a good reason why not to go all in. I'm pretty sure I don't do enough damage. How much bulk does this Dark Mage have, man? 8? Come on, get out of here. Yeah, my hit rates. And it's all because I don't have the Steel Lance Plus up here, right? Like, if I had, you know, remembered to move the Steel Lance Plus up here with Happy, then this would maybe be a bit of a different story. But at the moment, this is the best we gotta work with. What about Smash? No, we can't. Well, hold on. We can Smash from here, perhaps. Okay, this is actually better. We can Smash from here. And then I think there was, what, 8 remaining? So, again, we have to hit this too, but I don't know. Just hit this too. Like... And then after that, we have... Oh, gosh. We have Annette, Ashe, and Mercedes to kill this guy. Can it even be done? 10... 5... Oh, gosh. It actually can't be done. I guess I can, like, curb shot, right? It has to be right at the end. Can I, like, chip with you? We'll, figure it out. So wind does 9, so that's already more than what a rally strength does. Alright, well, time to smash. And if this doesn't work, then we just kind of go back much further. We get doubled on the counter, but that's fine. Okay, apparently we need to hit this Tempest Lance. Yeah, it needs to be a Tempest Lance. We actually can't Wrath Strike here. Unless we actually have the Steel Sword, or no? No, I forgot to bring the Steel Sword over. If I had, that would be better, right? I guess, you know, is there anything stopping me from doing that now? The fact that I get killed on the counter. Good a reason as any, I think. Let's just do Tempest Lance, right? Let's quit fussing about it. We're already, like, pretty deep into a dubious turn. We might as well keep making it worse for ourselves. Catherine's high heels. Click-clack in the words of the enemy right now. Okay, remember, we have you, and we have... Actually, does this even matter? I mean, think about it, right? Imagine this guy gets to attack. He attacks whom? Ashe? Who actually goes first? Soldier or Archer? Let's see. Who goes first? Enemy Soldier or Enemy Archer? Paladin, Soldier, Soldier, Soldier... Okay, which soldier's this? That's that one. Okay, so this soldier definitely moves before the Archer does. So you're going to move to attack Felix, and then you're probably going to move to attack Felix. What's wrinkling my grapes? Not much, to be honest. Just kind of... Well, hold on, we got Smash. This actually changes a lot. Doesn't it? We can just grab Smash, then hit someone with it. Playing for Super Breath is kind of interesting. Yeah, you can't really just, you know, hit whomever you want whenever you want. You kind of got to think about things just a smidge. I guess one thing I could do is trade the axe over to Ashe, but actually, what would you do? Like, imagine I gave you this Iron Axe, which has 8 might, and I gave it to you who has 8 strength with Smash with +3. That's what, 19 attack? 19 minus 9 is 10? Yeah, that's not enough. Maybe if you were doing that, like, in addition to all these other attacks, it'd be good enough, but... We actually kind of... Wait, we need 15 damage. Don't we need 15 damage? Can you survive if you attack at 2 range? Oh, of course you can. Why did I ever doubt? And then we attack with, like, curb shot, right? Yeah, I think if we do that, then we're actually... No. Just like that, yeah. Okay, so we can do 9. We have to do some damage here with Super Byleth. Just a little bit, though. Ugh, 13 EXP. That was so much. At least we got a... Did we get a +5 damage proc? It looked like we did. Right? Because we just sold 13, and I expected to do 8. So it looks like we got a Crest of Flames for +5 damage. I wonder if there's any way I can, like, weigh myself down. What if I attack with Nosferatu? You did? Yeah. It seems like pretty good. Yeah, no matter who I put here, I mean, like, can I get anybody with less defense than you? You, maybe. Okay, there we go. Hold on, we actually have a way. Wait, they're gonna attack you? Oh, they attack Mercedes because 5 defense. Okay. Remember there, though, they weren't attacking Mercedes. Right? Let's equip fire this time and, like, actually see the AI report. Okay. So it looks like if I equip Nosferatu, then it does happen. Here's the issue with Nosferatu, though. It does very little damage. It does very, very little damage. Okay, what about wind? How much does this do? 9. Is also 9. Yeah, Mercedes has less defense. Which is what's going on here. But she also needed the less avoid, apparently. Like, apparently the avoid was actually enough to change the math in the favor of Nosferatu attacking here. Wind is enough for a net to get a kill. What would we prefer, a net kill or Ashe kill? It's got to be in a net kill, right? Because Ashe can actually go and heal Dimitri. There we go. This is for more than just memes. It's actually because... Well, beat Cox Lunatic once 4 years ago. Hey, that's more time than many have beaten it. I can actually maybe switch to the Lance here? No way, come on. 17 minus 5 is 12 and 12. Wow, that actually does kill. Wouldn't I like to counterattack? I believe so. Ooh, 9 times 2 onto Felix. Here's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to go this way. Because this archer can attack Felix. Can't attack anyone else, but he can attack Felix. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to trade you over to... What gives you the most avoid? Iron Gaunt or Iron Sword? It's 2 weight difference, and then... And it does matter, the 2 weight, I should add. Avoid 7, avoid 7. Oh, I totally forgot. Yeah, don't Gaunts have like the high avoid prowess? I think they do. Okay, we found it, fellas. We totally found it. Okay, so just send them on to Gaunts. Honestly, let's give them the Steel Sword as well. Don't you guys think so? And a Volm. Just give away all of your things. You don't need the mesh.
Oh, thanks.
They match swords. Yeah. It's the high avoid one, right? Like Faith, Sword, and Gaunt apparently has the high avoid. And then I think it's only lances and bows have the middling one, and then axes and reason have the like high what's it called? High hit rate. That's the pattern. Here they come. Nice. Goes quite nicely with the non-existent fist breaker. Exactly.
2 monks.
There's nothing. Ooh, look at that, Felix. Okay, we've got to vacate this land. We can't stand here anymore. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here, right? Just to chill, right? We're gonna go here. Actually, what I think we can probably get away with. Check this out. Okay, what happens if you attack and reach some open ground? Ooh, this is really good. Okay, so here's what we can get away with. We can attack this way. Right? And then maybe we can curb shot, and then we can attack this way, and that'll be good with you and with you. Look at that. If you're at the game, you can get Fistbreaker, and it works too. Doesn't it give you, doesn't it proc against, like, monster weapons? Sure, pal. Love Balthus. Bonk. Okay, let's get one thing straight. Felix is getting this kill. Maybe there's an issue of, like, from where do I get... Oh, check this out. We have this tile. We had this the whole time, fellas. Come on, get out of here. Monster Weapons of Coda's Fist, very funny. Yeah, look at that. We had this the whole time. Ooh, goodness. This is such a good tile. Yes. Okay, we can put away these torches. We don't need them anymore. Then look at that. Wait, we can do better. Can't we? Yes, we can do way better. Check this out. 1. And then, yeah. Check this out. We go 2. Oh, we need more damage than that though, because there's going to be 16 remaining. Instant pog. Instant pog with that. It's quite quick, even. I was like, there's no way we deal 16 damage. I forgot that it was possible to double. Since there's no enemies with Bowbreaker in the game. Wait, really? There's nobody like a boss or anything has it? Oh, a bad level up from Mercedes.
I am sorry.
Has he not leveled strength speed? Oh, he's leveled a lot of strength and speed, that's for sure. Let's get one thing straight. He's leveled a fair deal of strength and speed. Okay, we're also going to go here. We're going to equip a bow. And we're going to swallow a Vaughn. Oh, has he ever missed strength? Yeah, I don't know about that. And we're doing this mostly to get the extra support, yeah? Yeah, Warlocks have seal defense. Now that you mention it, I remember. Okay, let's see if he keeps going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo, this Felix is cracked, fellas. He can't keep getting away with it. I don't go here, do I? Do I protect Annette? Must protect. What's this? Okay, I have 7 HP, but I do have Happy. That changes things around. Let's make sure that you have a... You don't have a Vuln, man? Come on, get out of here. I don't really have many good places to put my fellas. Let's send that away. I actually want Balthus here. We're in King of Grappling range. Look at that. 20 protection. What's that from? That's from the level 5 Saros Mercenaries. Golly, man. He's so good. I guess I can like walk into the forest here and put this one useful on Happy, who can trade it over to Dimitri. And then heal Dimitri. That seems good. And then he can walk over here. And it's more so like, you know, I just want Dimitri to get the EXP, frankly. How much IS do you have, by the way? 3? Okay, so let's actually use a... Oh, no, Lance is totally fine. Let's use a Lance. I want to get some Lance rank here. Shout out to all those strength plus HP levels every unit seems to be getting. I know, right? HP is a good stat to level, I gotta say. Really, all the stats are quite nice to level in this game. Even things like Dex that are like I normally clown on Dex in the other games. I'm like, oh, we just leveled Dex, but it's kind of good to level in this game. Holy smokes, Felix, you've got to chill, bro. Like, it's kind of weird how in Engage, right? Every point of Dex gives you 2 points of hit rate. Whereas in this game, every point of Dex only gives you 1 point of hit rate. And yet, somehow, I actually prefer to level Dex in this game than to level Dex in Engage. Okay, let's see what we can do to get Mercedes this monk level up. And I actually think the best way to do that is not to have her go for these like really obvious kills in the back, but actually to push forward. And try to get one later on. Holy smoke, wait, no way. This isn't even accounting? This isn't even accounting for his personal. Wait, 26 attack? What's 26 minus 9? 17? Raw. He just one-rounds them. No wonder they want to go for Catherine. They do 0 to Catherine, and they would literally rather attack her than Felix. Yeah, I don't blame you. All dominant strats appreciate Dex because they all involve hitting enemies. Yeah, no, it's like the thing is with Engage, it's like there's so like I kind of say, oh, there's no need to get hit plus 20 in 3 houses. There's so many ways to get extra hit if you need it. But in Engage, man, oh man, there are so many ways to get plus hit. Like, there are so many ways. Yeah, Felix literally just one-rounds this guy in the counter. Wait, why do you go for Catherine? I don't understand this. Is there like a targeting priority thing? Where they just want to go for Catherine as opposed to going for Felix? I feel like there has to be like a special parameter at play here. Because this outright just doesn't make sense otherwise. You know, like, why would they not go for Felix here? Don't they deal non-zero damage to Felix? I feel like they have to have some special AI where they really prioritize Catherine.
Use caution.
Do we need Dimitri up here? $84 versus 104. That is a distinct possibility, the whole lower hit rate hypothesis. But even this, like, 37? I mean, that almost kills outright. Okay, I think I can pretty safely just attack this guy with an Iron Lance and like moving at west. Displaying hitting greens, but they changed it on. That could actually be a thing. Maybe it'll actually update properly. I guess see now though it does kind of reflect what would make sense to me. Yeah, Felix out here just literally one-rounding guys. I feel like it has to be some kind of crit rate or hit rate thing that's scaring them away. I do... See, here's the thing, though. This actually doesn't make sense to me either, because I do know that the AI actually has a parameter for avoiding large amounts of crit. I have seen the AI forego, like, obviously lethal attacks in order to, like, avoid fighting someone with a high crit rate. But this doesn't even make sense in this situation, because Catherine also has the higher hit rate between the two of them. This is a real chin scratcher for sure. Okay, don't heal you.
Much appreciated.
I should have done this. I kind of want to get this support up. It is a plus might support after all.
Quite helpful.
Even this is like, I mean, I know you don't double on the counter, and that's maybe something, but... Oh, you double me, actually, even. 20 prot. Yeah, he'd literally rather do either of these two 0 expected damage attacks than go for Felix. Does he see... He doesn't even see a 100% chance to get one-rounded, right? Because this is 104? I really wonder. I really wonder. How many deploy slots you end up getting this game? I don't remember. It depends on the map. Give me a Vaughn. I hate you. Shut up, Ingrid. I think most endgame maps have 12, and then on Silver Snow you have 11, I think. On most. Yeah, they go for Catherine. That's odd. That is really odd. Again, it's like, it's not so much that I wouldn't have coded it this way, it's that, from what I know. Silver Snow moment, exactly. Oh, and look at the placement of that, too. I can just walk left. That's so good, man. Okay, I don't have the defensive Rally Charm, unfortunately. I almost wonder... Okay, think about it, right? Who moves first? Okay, between Soldier, Armor Knight, and... Who is this? Myrmidon? Is this like a young boy Myrmidon, or what? I guess I can zoom in now. This is like Lady Myrmidon, it looks like. Yeah, that's what we got. For Mecha's FE8 Lunatic, do you know if deaths losses will be acceptable, or will it be full recruitment? I don't really know that yet. I think some deaths are fine. You know, I really can't give you the answer to that. I wish I could, but I can't. It's not even like we're keeping it a secret, it's just we haven't, like, decided, you know? How much charm do they have? Oh! Huh? 18 charm? These really are knights, what the heck? Holy smokes, man. B authority? Is this Gaspard Militia? Yeah, okay, let's check the move order. Okay, well, here's a Lady Myrmidon. Here's a Armonite. There's a soldier. Okay, so the soldier moves first, then the Armonite, and then the Myrm. It's weird how they don't exactly tell you how the relics work in this game. You know, like, the only piece of information that you're really missing, because it's BBAT Charm, yeah, exactly. The only, like, piece of information that you're really missing is what actually happens if a non-crest holder uses the relic. That's the only thing that they don't just outright tell you.
Sorry.
Everything else is, like... They do tell you what happened. You know what? This is actually pretty good. I like this, because, if I get hit... Which I probably will, by the way. Look at this 6 charm versus how much is this 12 charm? Get out of here. Like, they do tell you that, you know, Crest Bearer can use this art. They just don't really tell you how valuable that is or how not valuable it is. They don't tell you what happens if the wrong crest wields it. Yeah, I guess so. They don't tell you what happens if someone who doesn't have the crest or who just doesn't have any crest wields it, yeah. But also, like, I mean, my perspective on this matter is, like, you're playing a game that has save slots, so, like, I don't know, just try it one day. Like, why not? Just try it. Also, how much speed do you hope Erica 9 Sniper rolls? I'm hoping 15 plus, so not even Joshua can double. Well, if he rolls 15 plus, then anybody with 19 or more speed can double him. So... They tell you the person turns into a horrible monster and they die. Actually, you know what they do show you? Because when you attack Miklon, as long as you don't one-round Miklon, which I guess you could one-round Miklon if you bring a mage up, but if you, like, shoot him from yonder, then he just takes the 10 damage after combat, so they do demonstrate it to you. That's what I'm saying, he takes damage. See? We know, right? Come on. Okay, but basically I'm doing this because I do not want this guy to... Wait, what? Okay, you're gonna Disturbance Gambit me? Interesting. Stay here. Let's go here.
Thank you.
Just like that. Massive happy heal. You just don't have access to the...
Baby steps, I guess.
Baby steps, I guess. That's magic speed happy. I'm never gonna be upset with that level. Unless it's on Ingrid.
I'll cut through.
Because I'm pretty sure Ingrid got that exact level, and I was like, bad. Should I maybe equip a... Let me equip this. I don't actually know whether this is enough. 7 AS? What the heck? Oh, why did they think I have so much less? Okay, so once again, 23 attack, 23 plus 10, 17. Do we actually have 27 might weapon? I guess I kinda do if I grab this. It's kind of convoluted. And I think I shouldn't be doing this, but I am. I just want this guy off my butt, you know?
I'll give it my all.
I just want him to be done with all this nonsense. Oh, we can't even... Well, we can heal Balthus, but I don't want to. Also, the boss and the Balthus Happy Pair like that, too. He healed his axe to Balthus. Nice rattle. Catherine uses Thunder brings a Brave Sword, and her crest only activates on combat arts. Well, yeah, but also, like, it's a... Oh, I totally forgot to move to the top. I'm such a dummy. Ah! I did literally, like, 7 actions to get him to Steel Lance. I didn't even use it. I feel like... not using Thunderbrand as a regular attack because her crest only activates on combat arts is, like... Like, you realize it's a brave weapon, right? Like... if she attacks this guy, it's 27 damage times 2. You know? Like you're saying, like you're seeing the extra 27 damage and you're like, let me not do that. What I want is +5. What does Fujian Strike even do? It's effective against armored. And it, to be fair, it does actually give a lot of hit and a lot of crit. Yeah, like 30 hit, 30 crit. That's nothing to sneeze at. Effective against armored, dude. It's pretty good. And on Thunderbrand? 13 might? It's okay. Like, this does have its place, but to be like, well, I'm just never going to use its Brave mode because of combat. I feel like that's a bit erroneous. Like, I feel like here you should maybe notice, wait a minute, Brave means I attack twice. How much AS does he have? 2, okay. Manning, Verdant Wind, used it to crit Death Knight in Chapter 6, yeah. Like, you know, there's... I understand the kind of temptation to get the most out of the things that you have, but in this case, I actually think... Oh, I can actually just Wrath Strike Steel Sword here, by the way, and that kills. Most crests still define blade. Well, that's most crests, right? Like... That like Felix's crest is an anomaly. That crest is really freaking good. Like most crests don't define playstyles. I would say that's true of most everyone except Felix, but what am I even doing here, man? I like attack you with you, and then attack someone with someone else, and I don't know what happens here. Maybe like Ingrid walks back and gets this kill. Look, okay, here's the point, right? Here's the point. I need to go here. Do I even fire a bow shot? No, I don't think I do. Okay, cool. What happens then after that? I have this square and this square. In which Ingrid and who else? I'm gonna attack this guy. Youch, that's not a lot of damage. Where is it? 14. How much damage do you do with your gaunts? Seteth Crest, he can equip a Cane Shield and have him heal 33% every turn. Yes! War Master gets Quick Riposte. Makes it the best enemy phase class. You can take Quick Riposte out of War Master and use it with any weapon, can't you? Yeah, but I feel like if you have it, you'd still rather just use War Master. At that point in the game, you can't build toward anything else. I feel like what's going on in chat is there's an argument between two people who are thinking of different stages of the game and different, I don't want to say levels of acceptable grinding, but different levels of acceptable grinding. And I should be clear, I welcome, you know, discussion like this in chat, but just keep this in mind, fellas. Yeah, you can do it with axes, too. There we go, and that level. Watch this be a perfect level, guys. What the heck? Good thing I didn't train her. Dude, she's so bad. Oh, I should have used Thunder. It doesn't really matter. I mean, come on. Use Thunder, use Fire, whatever, guys. Come on, get out of here. Imagine. Okay, although I really should, like, do something to make sure that I'm able to, like, get a couple remaining kills. Maybe I should have really used Thunder. Yeah, Quick Riposte Nosferatu. See, that's the way. That's the tech I was looking for when I came into this conversation, right? I think, do I just have Happy kill you? Maybe. You just don't take any damage from this guy. Holy smoke, 0? Yeah, get out of here. Okay, let's like attack with Iron Gaunts, I think. Yeah, look at this, much better. Quick Riposte Nosferatu, that's right. It's like the best forecasts you'll ever get. I still to this day think I've never procced Quick Riposte. I almost have a sense of pride in it, you know? I've never done this. Not almost, I definitely do. Or take pride in it, not have a sense of pride. I take pride in it. That's the way the saying goes.
Thanks for that.
Maybe I should be saving these guys so that Mercedes can get it. I would really like Mercedes to be level 5. It seems like a really nice thing to have is a level 5 Mercedes. Nah, fire is more hit. Yeah, but Thunder one-shotted. That's why I should have used Thunder there, is because Thunder actually one-shotted. Okay, what's going on here? We need to get ourselves in range of this guy. Actually, what we really need to do is get ourselves in range of the enemy boss here. Because if these greens decide to do a gamer move, we're in a lot of trouble. Okay, we are kind of out of spells, but like not really. I guess I could go here. What is this? 17 plus 4, 21. What do you have? Ooh, 21. That's not good. That's not good. Okie dokes. Guess I could go here, sure. I'm gonna see if I can't get a kill. What do you guys even have? 12 AS versus 7 AS. Okay, what happens to this lady fighter, as it were? Okay, 17, 17. So that's 7 times how many? 7 times 6? 42. That's a lot of damage. I feel somewhat compelled to... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can't get someone in range who just like doesn't even counter. That seems like the best thing to do here. And Catherine won't do anything to these guys, by the way. There we go. You don't double either. Okay, that's good. Because I really want this kill to go to Mercedes. I also need to get my units in position because we need to get like on Lonato now. Like we need to get in there. Look at this guy, 8 AS. Honestly, what if the greens just fight and kill Lonato? I've never been there before. Maybe this is what we do. Go, my green units. We could have got crit, but whatever. Lady fighter here. Try as she might. I guess she could crit one of our stat boosters here. There we go, it didn't happen. Thanks, Lady Fighter. Very cool. Okay. Thunder for the kill? I believe so. Okay. Thing is, though, we really need to get in position. Do we cast heal? Like 19, right? Okay, so on enemy phase, they attack Lonato. You know the best part is actually, if they attack Lonato on enemy phase, Lonato doesn't heal. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Guys, okay, we are rallying. We can't rally green units? No way, that's such silliness, man. Why can't we rally green units? Ugh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Anyway, let's just go this way. How much does he heal even? Like, what proportion of his health does he heal on this tile? 30%? That's 12 damage. So does this even, like, matter? This curve shot steel bow plus? It takes him down to 35, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Now, it's really important. It is imperative, right? That Mercedes gets a level up off of this kill. So what I'm actually gonna do is Byleth here. Right? I'm gonna do a net, because I want a net to build the support. We could do a net here. Do you have the jab? You have the iron lance, of course. Okay, that's interesting. Iron bow. Wow, 0 damage. Okay, yeah, forget about that. What about Balthus? Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. And you have the shield. That's 3 AS. With the jab, how much do you have? Don't you double me with the jab, actually? So we mitigate how much weight? Or he mitigates? So 8? He mitigates 3 of that, so it's 11 minus 5 is 6 AS. Yeah, so he doesn't double Balthus. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. That means I can totally just rally Balthus here. I owe you. Okay, and then we go here. Check this out, right? Yes. This is perfect. Oh, hold on. We could get even more. Why don't we equip a bow on Felix already? Now we have 3 linked attacks. Yes, 3 linked attacks. That's way better. We use fire. Let's use thunder, just for fun, right? No, let's use fire, actually. Come on, we've got to get this hit. Oh, thank God. We made it to 5. Yes! Dex speed res. She's pretty fast so far, I gotta say. You know, 11 magic, 11 speed. It's not quite Felix's, like, what, 15 strength, 12 speed that he had, but, I mean, come on, we can't all compare ourselves to that Felix, right? We can't all do that.
You have been deceived.
You have been deceived by that witch. By that witch, what? Okay, on 1919, you don't even have that. Yeah, come on, you can't even do that much damage. And remember, the greens can't kill. Right now, I'm actually more worried about the green units getting killed than I'm worried about the green units killing Lonato. Because remember, they actually cannot legally kill Lonato. Green units cannot kill bosses. What was that? HP, Dex, Speed, Red, Charm, I want to say? I think that was HP, Dex, Speed, Charm. Or no. Was that HP, Dex, Speed? No, this is HP, Magic, Speed, Charm. I remember that now. Okay, while we're here, here's what I'm gonna do. Very technical move here. I'm gonna have Happy heal Dimitri because they support. That's my logic today. And these remaining units literally don't even matter. They can't do anything. Why not have you heal Happy? Sure. Zero damage. Nice. Okay, here come the green soldiers. Our hero. Please don't crit me, actually. If you crit me, I'm gonna be quite cross. Ash also supports Happy. Oh, I could have done that. Please don't crit. Look at that. Wow, they actually both missed 83s. Look at that. Go him, I know, right? Okay, well, Dimitri can't really take damage anymore, so let's just go ahead and cast this heal.
Thanks so much.
Chad this, I know, right? That is he. That is him. With whom shall I build support? Probably Felix. It feels like anybody who can build support with Felix is going to be useful on that quality alone. And then who gets the kill? Felix or Ball? Gotta be Felix, man. Come on. This is the carry Felix run. Guys, this Felix is... Whoa, I almost just ended the turn. This Felix is nuts. Who agrees? Okay, we could do this just for fun. Here's what we need to do, though. Remember, we need to actually do this as well. Whenever possible. Yes, just like that. Oh, and let's get some support points between Annette and Felix as well. They're a very cute ship, apparently. Yeah, we're just gonna do it from here. Come on, guys. There's no way this goes wrong. There's no way this goes wrong. Huge crest. Put in some Bex on Ingrid. It ain't happening, man. Oh, ho, ho, ho. He's already at advanced base strength at level what? Level like 7? Golly. This guy's kind of good. This guy's kind of good. Yeah, Felix motivation maxed out. I think that was actually slightly inaccurate. I should have put the max motivation on someone else.
Why did this happen?
I don't care about you, Ash. Shut up, man. Get over it.
I'm glad to see, but it was not.
My students deserve the praise.
I am not. I heard, however.
I wasn't trying to get like Baltus MVP. I can't remember exactly what I wanted. Oh, you can count on us. That was probably a better way to do it.
Most reassuring.
I believe player-controlled green units can kill bosses. Oh yeah, like for example, like if I did the Dorothea Ingrid paralog right now, then Dorothea would be a player-controlled green unit. You know, oh exactly, because Sethith very often does it on that one map. What level is Felix now, and how much strength does he have? He's level 7 with 17 strength, but remember, one of that is fighter.
The right of the Archbishop.
So he actually has 16 personal strength.
While there is,
with any luck,
he's insane right now, this Felix. He's kind of nuts. He's quite good. He has anchor arms from SpongeBob. That's what I'm saying. Look at him go. Felix is well above average. Oh, we finally get to go shopping and whatnot too. Let's recruit Anna here as well. 2.6 above. Golly. He's missed 1 strength proc, I think. I think he's missed 1 strength proc. Yeah, we got to recruit Anna here for some cash.
As the sun grows stronger.
Easily A tier. Let's actually take a look at this Mercedes. What has she leveled up so far? What has she earned? What is base Mercedes and what does she get? Let's pull this up. What is average Mercedes? Were we wrong, actually? Think about it. What if we were wrong about Mercedes, like outright? Hold on a sec. Let me capture my browser real quick. What's going on? Every 3H triangle attack. All right, guys. Here's. Oh my goodness. Why do I keep cropping this nonsense, man? Just show the whole thing. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Much better. From here on out, guys. Whoa, hold on. Where'd the browser go? From here on out, guys, I promise to show the browser, the whole browser, and, well, except that, actually. You guys don't get to see that. Anyway. For doping, I know, right? I hear you've been abusing energy drops. Who are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about Mercedes, right? Mercedes. Von Martritz. What are her bases? And what are her current stats? What are her current stats? Hold on, let's put this away just for a sec. I don't care about my... Actually, I do care about my paycheck. Mercedes and Felix, yeah. Do we care about Caspar, actually? Hold on a minute. A moment ago, we were like, yes, we care about Caspar. But do we truly care about Caspar? Not enough for this, right? I mean, come on, get out of here. Caspar, 5 support points on this man. Like, what's it matter? What's it matter? Not very tricky to recruit. Is he, though? I mean, he takes C Gaunts. Maybe we can just get C Gaunts on our own. Doesn't Byleth start with D or something? B isn't available pre-time skip? No, it doesn't. I would just get the Rex. I would just outright get the requirements. Like, you just get C Gaunt. Isn't it just C Gauntlets? Just get it. Just get C Gaunts. It's not that hard. I think Byleth is E+. Yeah, but we did punch a... No, we actually didn't, because remember, we came up with a different solution for that archer. It seems like a lot of things to train all at once, you know? In my big training map, to do, like, swords and gaunt... Like, swords to whatever and gauntlets to C+. I don't think I can get swords to C+, much less gauntlets to C+. And here's the thing, right? Am I really sat here being like, okay, hold on a sec. Let me actually take a look. First of all, right? First of all, can I even lower the rec at all? At all. Can I even lower the rec? Caspar, C brawling, lowering the rec. If I get C+, I can lower it to D+ brawling. What does Caspar do that our other units won't in the future? Unlock a paralog. Unlock Caspar Mercedes paralog. With 2 battalions. Don't we get Scythe of Serial, though? If Caspar gets the kill, we get Scythe of Serial, I'm pretty sure. Need to rig a smash crit? Do we need to rig a smash crit, or do we get to rig a smash crit? Last time I did it, I used Freikugel. Do I need Freikugel? Don't I need Freikugel for it? There's no way freaking Smasher can do it. Like, hold on a minute. What's the difference between Freikugel and or Crusher, rather? Oh, it deals magic damage? Oh. Come on. Like, really, dude? I can't believe it. I'll just find Haute Claire. I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to get Haute Claire. There's Freikugel. 23 attack. Man, oh man. 65 hit, 10 crit. Not bad, not bad. 11 hammer, I know, right? It's a very silly weapon. It's so funny. Wait, hear me out. All right, I'm hearing you out. Fiendish Blow, Dark Bishop, Caspar. So I'm going to go Dark Bishop anyway. Axe of Vuk and Vassar is in Daybreak. Yeah, but I don't think I'll be able to get him to A-axes by then. It seems like kind of far out. Just a smidge. I guess, like, I could just do Lancebreaker. Like, if I do a late recruit Caspar... Okay, let's not lose sight of the main idea here, right? Because what's the main idea? Lorenz, Linhart, Leonie, Hilda. That's the main idea. Is that even possible? Like, think about it, right? Think about it. I might have actually run out. Like, do I need to train lances and axes too now? Maybe I do. For Leonie and Hilda, who are, I should add, way more important than Caspar. Duh. Yeah, I think actually we can't afford to do it. I think we can't afford it. It ain't happening.
So, our task for this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery, to help put a stop to that assassination plot. The knights will...
I agree. We gotta get +4 with
Please,
Dimitri.
elaborate.
Ready for Frozen Lands Lawrence? Yeah. Just
Why would Lord
elaborate.
Renato be carrying around a secret? Isn't it possible he hoped to monopolize everyone's attention?
Maybe they're after the treasure vault.
True. The monastery, whatever their aim, we can't allow any harm to come to the ladies of the monastery.
the ladies.
You mean to say we should search the monastery?
Yes.
A secret meeting, Professor?
That's right. What's up, Shamir?
Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Do 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 do. I love this
Shamir
movie.
is one of the knights.
I work for Lady Rhea.
This young man is Cyril. Shamir's apprentice. Oh, I should have said you work for Rhea.
She's teaching me about the bow
Doesn't
and
Cyril like
sword
love
and
me
all
on that?
kinds
Does
of
it
stuff.
even matter? Cyril Violet support? Man, get out of here.
I've
Reset
got
and swap to
it.
Crimson
Cyril
Flower.
adores Rhea.
It's a good idea.
That aside,
It's a
if
good
you need
idea.
anything,
You can't do Death Knight Paralog then, though. That misses the point, Cat Robot. Okay, so we're actually forced to explore here. Please tell me I earned some more supports. Okay, I earned like 4. Alright, that's fine. And a B support even. See, I told you this group task is paying off.
with that man from Dusker.
How strange. He's always with that man from Dusker. The gossip. The juicy gossip.
Hello, go away.
Oh, we need to get this Sword of Zoltan thing, right? Is that the B support or the A support? I think it's the B. Sports build easy and pretty easy in 3 houses IMO.
Oh, you're...
Mercedes,
What?
what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? A is time skip. Yeah. Finally, the plus might support. Yeah, I mean, like, I shouldn't have been, because when I got out of the last chapter, I'm like, how do I only have, like, 5 supports? But it's literally been, like, chapters 1 and 2, man. Get out of here. Don't be so cross that your guys don't have this much support. Yo, Happy and Ash support? This is what it's got to be, right? Happy and Ash A support. I'm just kidding. They're not going to get 100 kills between the two of them. Yeah, B at chapter 4 is kind of, like, very quick, I gotta say. Although, to be fair, they've been doing the group task the entire time. You even are underdeployed in 1. Yeah, but I deployed both Dimitri and Dedu in 1, so you know. For the purposes of building that support, I was not underdeployed. Oh my gosh, I only have 2 instructs this month? Golly, that's actually, like, kind of short. Look at this, though. Okay, we need to pull up the stats. Right. Okay, let's pull up the stats. So, what are her bases? Let's pull this up real quick. Can you even see her stats still? Hold on a minute. Let's move this aside. Broke, early rapier. Woke, early sword of Zoltan. That's what I'm saying, man. Early sword of Zoltan. We need that nonsense. Okay, we need to show... No. These are the stats that we want. Okay. So what has she earned? Let me move the chat box out of the way. Guys, you keep on telling me to move the chat box. And every time you guys have a suggestion... To be fair, where I used to have, it was even more disruptive. Okay. So what is this? So she has gained... I'm just going to tell you, she's gained 3 points of HP in her 4 level ups, okay? Like, I know the chat's covering it up right now. HP plus 5 is in the way. She's earned 3 points of HP. 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Pretty good. Strength? Nothing. Plus 1 magic? Wait, seriously? She joins with 10 magic? 10 base magic is pretty good, I gotta say. It's like, that's actually a large amount. Because here I was seeing, like, man, look at all this damage, thinking that she leveled up her magic in order to do it, but that's just her base? Maybe she's better than I thought. But not having E-base reason? Man, that's kind of trash. Plus 2 dex, plus 3 speed, 3 out of 4 speeds. Not bad. Bespoke early brave sword. Nah, early silver sword from the Catherine and Shamir quest. That's what it is. That's the real ticket. There's better level 1 magic, but fire is nice. Yeah, and she learns fire. Can never go wrong with that. Can never, ever. This is going to be, I'm telling you guys, this is going to be the Felix Mercedes run. What mages, I was literally about to say, like, what mages am I recruiting? But actually, both of the men I'm recruiting are mages. Everyone gets it from class, though. That's the point. You want more fire. That's why mage is such a good class. You get fire. Oh no, Justin's rolling his eyes. Justin's still in stream. He's like, I cannot believe it. It's been 6 months since the last time Justin has had to... Not 6 months. It's been like 5 months since the last time Justin has had to endure my love of the class ability fire. Lol, I'm not though. Never mind. Justin's chuckling to himself like, yes, it's glad to have the old raisins back. I had Justin completely wrong. Look at me just assuming I know things about Justin's personality, man. You know what? Sometimes, chat, sometimes I treat you too wrong. I'm always assuming that you think so low of me. You know? That every time I do something wrong, you're like, you know, putting your hot pockets down and typing out some nasty response in chat. You know what I gotta say? Let me just be earnest with you guys and say, most of the time you're on my side and I like it. Thank you. Thank you for that. Seriously. I have too many traumatic hubris and I said they misses in chapter 2, to be honest. Well, yeah, no, Miasma's like, ooh. Every time I line up an attack from Happy, I'm like, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. Should we make a backup plan? Look, we got like 2 Divine Pulses left. I'm like, just send it. What could go wrong, right? Okay, don't we need to cert some stuff? Oh my goodness, man. Wouldn't I love to have more casts on Mercedes? Would I not? Oh, and 13 res too. Look at that. She looks very cute in the monk outfit, I gotta say. Is she a cute monk? Chat, type 1 if Mercedes is what we're talking about when we say cute monks. In tea time. Tempest Lance Happy though? I did that a couple times, man. It came in pretty handy. I'm also a masochist, so I don't act like it. See, that's right. You all can be coy with me. 1-1. I knew it. I knew it. We can't see your outfit. Oh, what the heck? The browser's still up, man. You guys, I just say, like, I make fun of you guys for yelling at me when you don't, and then here you are, like, not yelling at me when you should. SMH my head. All right, chat's now the enemy again. Gotta check Felix's stats. Oh, yeah. Gotta check Felix's stats. Yeah, chat's now the enemy again. What about Myrmidon Mercedes? Is this some good drip? Not really. Not really. Now I need his Lance of Ruin, Night Nearer Happy as their next evolution. Yeah, Night Nearer Lance of Ruin. That's what the draft race notes have got. That KKLOR. Everywhere you look. Just, I'm like, yeah, lol, just KKLOR. You all know what it means. What about Soldier? I've done Soldier Mercedes a few times to like, okay, we're all guilty. We're all guilty of trying to do Dark Knight Mercedes, and we're like, we gotta do Soldier into Cav into and then like we just give up after like the 4th or 5th Ox battle. We just give up. Myrmidon and Soldier got their outfit from the Drab Factory. Man, shut up, man. Myrmidon looks cool. We're all guilty of trying to make a ROM work at least once. Yeah, no, Myrmidon looks good. Myrmidon, what is it? Myrmidon Ferdinand? Now that, humana. Boy, oh boy. Normally I say he's too young for me, but Myrmidon Ferdinand, this is awful. I like Soldier. I like Soldier with like the dark outfit, with the dark color scheme. Like that. Oh boy, that looks good. I've never attempted Dark Knight Mercedes, lol. You all just didn't get the Warlock and then spam tutor the Riding Lance for Dark. You're gonna get there from tutoring? You need A. Don't you need A for that? Like, bro. Golly. Love how both is close. Yeah, it's just brown. It's awful. That's the main reason I bench him, honestly, is the fashion. Rig a 40% pass. Actually, honestly, I love the mercenary outfit. It looks, oh boy. Thief, not so much. I'm not a big fan of Thief. What about Trickster Balthus? That's gotta look good. Honestly, Trickster's his best looking outfit. I like the yellow and purple. It's very like Louisiana. How do you look in your canon class? Isn't this her canon class? Looks okay. Are you holding out because they're perpetually in denial? None of the arms then, eh, Raisins? What do you mean? On what, the thief outfit? The thief outfit has some arms showing off. Not a fan of generic Valk outfit, to be honest. You know, hold on, you know what I really like? Isn't like dismounted Darkfire like super cool? Yeah, dismounted Darkfire looks really cool. I like it a lot. Like, I know the claw things are kind of like silly looking, but you know what? They look kind of badass, let's be real. The dude's expression, did Holy Knight Byleth? It was awful, I will do it again. Hold on, where's Mage Male Byleth? I actually really like Mage Male Byleth. Isn't it? Look at him. That's actually my favorite, is Male Mage Byleth. Yes. Darkflyer hype. Yes. It's such a good class. Darkflyer's good. He looks so studious, I know, right? He's about to... What's he about to do? Look at him. He's got a big coat, too? Golly, nerd. Nah, he looks cool. Better than Dark Mage. I hate the Dark Mage outfit. This looks awful. This looks terrible. Do you know who voices Geralt in this game? What's up, the Slimmest of Shadies? I have no idea. The Raisins, the OC Magic classes can't use Gauntlets. Bad class. Wait, what? Warmonk can't use Gaunts? Trickster can't use Gaunts? Trickster can use Gaunts. I'm certain of that. Trickster can use Gaunts. David Lodge, nice. He also voices... I don't know who this person is. Jiraiya? Jirachi. Can no, dismounted... I'm pretty sure dismounted Valkyrie and Dark Knight can't use... Or Dark Flyer can't use them when dismounted. Oh, from Naruto. Bad? What? Oh, Tribalical saying Valkyrie and Dark Flyer can't use them. Okay. Yeah, honestly, you know what? I got a confession to make, fellas. I got a confession to make. Wait, what? Oh my god, I just hid my camera. Ugh, how long ago did that happen? Can't believe it. I was trying to show off some stats, wasn't I? When did that even happen, man? Anyway, what was I getting at? Oh, yeah. I have a confession to make. I have never made a Valkyrie. It's never happened. Actually, hold on, the blue and gold. What about Ingrid? What about Ingrid Valkyrie? How does that look? Ingrid's color scheme is so good. It's like the deep blue, right? Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I've never made a Valkyrie though. Just, I know a lot of people like Uncanny Blow. I don't know. I'm not big into it. I'm not big into Uncanny Blow. War Monk is so much drip. What about War Cleric? People don't like this, and people don't like Salene's thing. I think it looks really fun. I think it's awesome. Best color scheme of the entire series is Tamara's. Just every color. Good old Ingrid. Yeah, Ingrid's cool. Trickster Ingrid. Three Houses Gaming. That's right, Lapras. Isn't this just basically the same as Constance's outfit? Speaking of Constance, we need to actually get in the map and recruiter. Do we not? We don't need to start anything, do we? What do we have? Like a tournament? I think there's like a tournament today. Laura Shell is the only Valkyrie for me. That's total Priscilla erasure, man. Need to do the monk. Oh, right. The Monk Mercedes, right. I was like, what do we even need to do? But we do need to do Monk Mercedes before we forget. And with that, I'm pretty sure, well, I guess like maybe Fighter to do would be nice, but Monk Mercedes, yeah. Those pauldrons are showing up in every outfit. Are you crazy? Uncanny Blow is mage's better hit 20. Like you aren't enemy phasing with them anyway. So you say. Also, I still think hit 20 isn't that good. Also, is it really better? You gotta spend all this time in this cringe Valkyrie class. You know what, the Face Palmer? I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. Sorry, get used to it. Oh, Mercedes said something too, didn't she? Can I, come on, where's the, whoa. Oh, I can like put them into different outfits and whatnot with this menu, right? Yeah, Cecilia's a good Valkyrie too. And Cecilia erasure in this chat too. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, what am I doing with my life? Yeah. I'm getting into the monastery, I do believe. Are we? Can we shop at the Battalion Guild? We have not yet unlocked the Battalion Guild. Guys, let's get into the monastery and let's unlock the Battalion Guild. I don't think there's anything we can do from here that changes anything about anything, right? Like, I think we just... Balthus' birthday, that's pretty important. Just kidding. We have Saint Sethlene Day. We gotta remember that. We have Saint Sethlene Day. I mean, I'm still kicking myself for missing out on that Professor EXP. Also, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I am not gonna do the whole monastery. I'm gonna do, like, some of it. I'm gonna recruit Constance, because that's the most important part. And then... Wait, where is Constance? Is she even, like, in the Abyss? Nell'Abisso. What is that? It's like an old Dark Souls video. Es el noche del abisso. Seth from FE8? He doesn't that in a Valkyrie. What about Seth from FE8? Cecilia, MVP in my first Binding Blade run. She's 4 Blades like 2 times before the game ended. Oh, true, yeah. I've done 4 Blades Cecilia before too. She's like right there, isn't she? She's like A rank magic. Flane has the same birthday as Saint Sethlene. What a crazy... I mean, it could have happened, right? You never know. You never know. I can't believe they made the time skip 5 years instead of 4 years, because now you don't have the people with a leap year birthday. What if Seth wanted to be a Val? Oh, Saint Sethlene Day. Oh. Okay, I get it now. What if Seth wanted to be a Valkyrie? Gatekeeping SMH and...
First, I should offer my magical services, just in case.
Now all this talk of assassination. You better... What kind of services?
I devised a spell to trick flowers into behaving like guard dogs.
I've never actually read this dialogue before. How does that work, and how would that be helpful?
At the first sign of an intruder, the petals burst open, releasing their pollen. I'm still fine-tuning it.
Guard flowers. I do Evaldi's set for funnies, though. I mean, hey, Evaldi's pretty cool. You do Bishop. I thought, like, Bishop with Aura is actually more attack than Bishop with Evaldi. Whatever, let's just recruit you.
I have a small request.
Isn't available? The secret roster. Oh, we have to, like, actually do a... Yeah, we gotta do, like, a box battle for this, so I can't actually complete this quest. Plus 5 defense, it's very tempting.
Oh, then rejoice. You did come seeking my aid, yes. Hopefully with some
invite to join your house. Oh, this is a reference to her S support? Uh-oh. I never S supported Constance. There's a first time for everything, I guess. Oh, what's up, Miss Grammary? This god statue speaks to me.
This god statue speaks to me in a strange voice. It is a strong voice.
There's just a paladin. I mean, that's like half of them, though, Cat Robot. Oh, don't we gotta do that quest? We gotta do the quest so the reinforcements show up later. Guys, learn from Mecha's mistakes. Did we get new stuff? Does the Pagan Altar have new stock? Or no, let me try this sentence from the very beginning. We only have the 1 rapier. Okay, what are we doing? Yeah, no, this is kind of enough. I'm not gonna talk to Yuri. I'd like a 100% effective guard, not a 50% effective one. I better not see you inheriting Pavis and Aegis then, that's all I'm saying. I'd like to have a word.
Not to be disrespectful, but the rite of rebirth seems kind of silly.
Professor rank? Yeah, I need more professor rank. Greedy, I know.
Although, hey, I bet she'll be pretty upset to learn what the church has been doing in her name.
What? Get out of here. The deepest lore combo. Hold on, let's see if Yuri has like a support thing though.
I've got my... I don't seem very devout. That secret message is...
Okay. Never mind. So Constance has one. We gotta remember, fellas. Constance has that special dialogue here. Oh, didn't we just recruit Constance, by the way? Let's take a look at her, shall we? We have the Abyss and Exam Pass. We've even got this E+ swords ready to go for the Thief Cert. Guys, I should tell you, Constance, that's the poster child for the Thief Cert. 18 magic. Well, part of it is she's indoors right now. You gotta remember, part of it is she's indoors. So don't get ahead of yourself, Arson Dex. But yeah, we have a level 7 monk, 18 magic. Man, oh man. It's kind of a good unit, don't you reckon? I guess 8 res, 4 defense. This, frankly, this bulk kind of sucks. This bulk is pretty awful, I gotta say. Yeah, right now she's happy, Constance, because she's under the ground. You know, I wonder... No. They correctly change it if you send her into the arena, right? I went an entire playthrough with Coco. I have less speed than Thief Cert. SMH my head. I can't believe you would do such a thing. Pog, exactly. She'll have magic for the next 3 chapters. Yeah. She'll have it for 4, for 5, for 6. Gronder, she'll have the defense and res, but I mean, the defense and res is still useful sometimes, right? Like, yeah, the magic is usually better, but, you know. There have been plenty of times where I'm like, oh, hey, I live because of the defense res. Right? And yeah, the thing is with Constance is like, how much does the speed really matter? Usually 1 is enough, but, hey, it's still nice to have, I think. Oh boy. Do we have that quest that I'm not allowed to do? Let's just go to the monastery, though. It's not like I can buy anything for the pagan altar right now. I can talk to Yuritsa at the, what's it called? The arena. And maybe we can get out of here. Oh, by the way, the reason I was able to explore, I forgot to mention this a moment ago, but the reason I was able to explore was because rest was not a legal option. The way the rules are written, it's only if rest is legal that I must rest. Otherwise, you can do whatever. Look at all these lost items, man. We got the Thunderbrand replica. That's actually Caspar's, ain't it? We have the badge of the graduation. What's this? This is some like item for Hubert, I want to say? No, I'm kidding. Looks like something Dimitri would own. When has he been around here? I guess like in his support, he was literally just here. Right, because I was like, it was something for Hubert, but I think Hubert does drop an item here though. On this day. Wooden button. Huh, everybody's like grunting at me, you know? Sleeping is illegal. Like, he's just like, psh, and then Yuritsa goes, huh. Right? What do they do? Hold on, wait, can I get him? Oh, come on, that was like only 3 lives.
You're skilled.
Why won't you battle me?
I have a favor.
I'll be out to do this real quick. This is how you get that steel lance. Like, I was wondering how the heck I keep getting a steel lance. It just sounds video that Mecha made lives rent-free in my head. Oh no. Was it like just 1 hour of silence interrupted by cafeteria sounds? I think Hubert follows Edgar to training loses. Yeah, he loses his chloroform rag. I love the little quips that they make though. They're so silly, all of them. Oh, I should pick up the seed for the Professor XP. Maybe. Yeah, they all like every single quote there lives rent. Oh no! No! I lost the seed. I lost it. It's gone. I mean, I got a Rocky Burdock, but what am I gonna do? Play Nordsalat? Ugh. Yeah, I can't believe it. How could you possibly think this was mine? That's what I'm saying. How could you? Get the yellow fire seeds. Yeah, we got a Rocky Burdock, so like that's pretty fine. Honestly, I'm not in a mind to do this monastery yet. I'm kind of tired. Remember my old rules? When you're tired, go to bed. That's what it is. Yeah, more Felix strength, exactly. We're already at intermediate class base. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna sit here and be like, well, what if he doesn't level up strength for the next 13 levels? Let's send somebody to raid. Whom shall we raid? There's Koroi, except we raided Koroi last time. I kind of want to raid someone else. We have the Green 8-Ball. Playing Fire Emblem, what now? Blazing Blade? Iron Man Part 5 Bling promotion. Is Lynn a top tier unit now? It's playing chapter 12, I think. Let's raid the Green 8-Ball. It might be late for them, though. Who knows? Too bad. Deal with it. Actually, no, let's raid Anon. Because they actually legitimately are very late into their stream, and I want you guys to... Anon's like only an hour in. And Entitled Folder is very cool. I followed her streams a long time. She's currently playing an engaged draft right now, just a casual playthrough. But she's currently in chapter 10, so and very nearing the end of it. If you're trying to avoid spoilers for Fire Emblem Engage, chapter 10 is a pretty spoilery chapter, so I totally understand if you're like, I can't go on this raid, man. But I'm sure you'll all love an Entitled Folder's stream. I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Have a good night. Be an excellent audience when you show up to our stream. Bye-bye.
He's broken. Yo!